In the world of Akthron, after many wars and many battles have been fought, the ancient demon Rawckhan has been sealed away. The fading light of our Kethel, the one goddess left, is growing dim. We join our heroes now on a great adventure.
I am Kronos Mooncrest, brother of Ithildur, and a badass sorcerer here to fuck up as much shit as I possibly can.
I am Stonetree, proud mountain dwarf and paladin, savior of all and here to kick ass.
I am Elladon Strongleaf, high elf amongst my people, but for some reason everyone thinks I'm an orc.
I am Ithildur Mooncrest. I am a high elf and brother of Kronos. I learned magic from my father, and my status has made me very vain. I seek knowledge, and that is all.
And last time we left off, you guys were in town. Carrie got arrested.
Yeah.
Strongleaf. And then on the way to being imprisoned, the group broke him out and now is bailing and heading towards Copper Ridge. Alright, so you guys are on your way to Copper Ridge. So you guys are heading up the road to the west. And I say it probably takes you guys like 2 days to get there. So you guys probably use some of your rations. So I would take your rations down by like 2.
For 2 days of rations, I'll have none.
What was this take of rations off?
I mean, you have rations.
I have 4 pounds of deer meat.
You guys want to use some deer meat?
Yeah,
I got-
that way we're not.
Say a pound a day for everyone? No, I mean total though.
Well,
So like
take
2
a whole-
pounds?
Well, I mean, we can
for 2
eat
days?
light.
I got a
How many
fish.
days have we been?
2 days.
2 days.
So-
2 days.
Pound a day.
Yeah,
I'm
pound a day.
gonna eat my
Yeah,
fish.
2 pounds total.
Yeah.
So I got a fish.
We'll just use that and save the
Fuck
fish.
it, yeah.
Yeah. Save the fish. Yeah. I mean, we
Yeah.
can.
He made a good
Yeah.
steak dinner for you
Yeah.
guys each
Yeah.
night. You guys are living large. You just escaped prison. Alright, so you guys are walking along the road and you reach this cataclysm in the ground. Like the ground starts getting harder, it's more like rock-like, and there's just a river, like about, it's pretty big. It's very tall. You look down and it's just straight down, and then there's rushing rivers down below. And you guys come across a bridge. If you guys want to look at it, I made a little drawing.
That's what you were doing.
So is that where
It's a little
we're
like
at?
rickety bridge?
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's a
Okay.
rickety bridge. It's not like.
Who's in front? What's the order in which that we're in?
Huh?
What's the
Supposed to
order?
be
It doesn't matter. You guys
right there,
are you
right?
guys are just there at this
How
point.
how
Right here.
far is the chasm?
Like how wide?
Yeah, how wide?
I would say at least as far as you guys can walk, so like 30 feet.
Carry
It's a
your-
big
Okay,
ass
that's
pad.
fine.
bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys probably don't want to try jumping it.
No, definitely.
Okay, the
Oh,
order-
What's on the other side of the cliff?
We'll roll for perception.
What's on the other side?
We'll roll for
the
perception.
other side of the cataclysm.
Well,
Yeah.
just a second.
Where the road goes.
You
You
define-
reach
we
bridge,
figure
and then
out
the other
the
side of
order.
the road continues.
Well, first,
Otherwise.
so we're all just coming up on.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what you see so
All
far.
right.
Who's first, second, third?
Can
all that
I
shit.
try to
Roll for
see
perception.
how? Well, I have to word it right. Can I see how well put together the bridge is?
Okay, so you want to roll investigation check, right?
Yeah, investigation just to. Well, I think
On the bridge
investigation
specifically.
is first roll of the night, guys.
First roll of the night.
12.
12. Okay, so you're looking at the bridge. It's like one of those classic bridges like you see in the jungle. There's ropes on the side for handles. You have little wood planks going across, but it's not very well upkeep. So it's kind of
Okay.
Well, how long
worn,
is it?
and there's maybe a couple
like
missing here and there, and it's
Okay.
30 feet all the way to the cross. And you know, it kind of sways a little bit, you know.
Okay, so.
What, you think you can throw me?
Like 30 feet.
30 feet
Not-
is pretty
I
far
don't see
He's a
distance.
fucking orc.
Level
Yeah,
2?
that's a long fucking ways.
Okay, Rich is
Yeah.
at level 20. Yeah, I
You're
can
not,
throw
you're
you
not
fucking
30
Okay,
feet.
okay.
It's from here to the fucking wall, dude.
Okay, if you let me put it this way: if you miss, you're falling straight down a cataclysm and possibly
Fucking
hurting
asshole.
yourself.
That's not 30 feet.
Who here?
I should go first in the smallest.
Oh, we don't have exact weight, do we?
Average, yeah.
Okay. Okay, because I think I'm pretty lengthy.
Okay, can I roll a spell check to see if there's any like?
You can't say you can roll anything. You can ask me something.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Can I? Is there any trees on the other side? Anything that
They're
where I
all-
can grab a hold
As far
of
as
a rope?
terrain, the terrain went from being foresty to like plains, almost like where you're starting to get out of the forest, but then it turned into straight like rock,
Quarry type shit.
like barren almost.
So there's like no trees on the other side of this cliff?
There's like brush and stuff, but it's pretty much
It's like
cliff-like.
face.
Cliff.
Yeah.
Well, so what's holding the other side of the bridge down?
Not a tree. It's just
Oh.
a.
I know, but like I
Snakes.
said, so.
It's a built bridge.
Oh,
like it was
I'm
built
just
there.
hogging your shit.
Sorry.
Oh,
I didn't
can
remember.
I want to lasso my rope. I have.
You want to lasso your rope
Yeah, and to attach it to that to help make. it
to
more
one of the
stable.
posts?
Yeah, the one of the
On
posts.
the other
Okay.
side.
On the other side, so I wouldn't.
You gotta get to the other side before you can. Oh, you want to throw it?
Yeah, throw it. I
That's
want
a
to fucking throw it.
Yeah, but you have nothing to attach it.
Well,
Well,
he
you
can
can
make a
lasso
loop.
it on fucking horseshoe.
Make a
That's
That's very impressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
That's hard to do.
I don't even think you have that kind of skill, to be honest.
And how would that really help?
Yeah.
He can tie the other end to himself. If he falls off, he just.
Well, okay, honestly, the 2 stakes, I honestly wrap fucking one on that side, one in
I'm gonna say if you had a grappling hook, this might be more possible.
Yeah.
I have a grappling hook.
Did you want to try?
I do.
You wanna wait?
Okay, so I'm gonna tie. I have a 50-foot rope, so I'm gonna tie it to the grappling hook, and so
Wait. Who's the most dexterous out of everybody? Because it's gonna kind of.
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's
gonna
right.
be a
One of
dex
them.
check to see if we actually.
I have
I
13.
get +2.
I have +3.
+1.
I guess you.
I have +2.
I don't want to be just like that guy. He's like, let me do everything.
Fuck,
Okay.
I'll go.
I'm
I'm
not
the
fucking
smallest
throwing.
one. I'll just
Well,
go
yeah.
across. Fuck
All right,
it.
so you want to throw this to the other side and see if you can grapple onto the post.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, so you're gonna roll. I guess it would be a dex save, or just a regular dex
Ability check.
modifier, yeah.
Dex.
Like a range attack almost.
Yeah, it is a ring.
19 +2, so 21.
All right.
Ooh.
So you wind it up, you throw it to the other side, and it succeeds. You wrap it around, it's tight. You do a little tug test. It's solid.
All right.
Okay.
So then,
Step 1.
yeah, no shit.
Brother, what are you gonna do with that rope? Nice throw. Nice
you.
throw.
Okay,
Throw.
so
The rope is an extra safety precaution in case the bridge goes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and fucking tie this thing around my waist,
Okay, so you tied around the race.
and I'm gonna start making my way across the bridge.
Alright.
how many feet?
So
Yeah.
Easy.
So
Well,
you-
it would take my full movement speed
so-
to get across the whole thing.
how are you gonna do it?
I'm gonna go baby steps.
Wait, hold on. Can I also do an action in response to what he's doing? Can I type
Well-
myself around him?
No,
With my rope?
I'm gonna go ahead and
Not
say
not if he's not willing.
Yeah.
no. I'm gonna say no.
Dude.
No. Terrible
Bridge
idea.
is not a good idea.
My suggestion is that we should probably go one
At a
on
time.
one.
One at a time. across
One
this
at a
bridge.
time.
Yeah.
Very slowly,
All right.
very carefully.
So,
I'm gonna go ahead and
you-
start crossing this thing,
you-
going baby steps, like 1 foot a panel at a time at most.
Testing each one,
Yeah.
like.
All right, so you're slowly making your way across.
Did you make it all the way across?
I don't know. He's gonna fucking tell me.
Okay,
right
so
now.
it says
Oh,
30
shit.
feet.
They're
Hey,
after
hold
me.
on,
So-
hold on, hold
Well,
on.
no.
Where you at? Kronos, where you at? Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Carry.
Go
Calm the
ahead.
fuck down.
All right,
His
so-
idea was that he,
Yeah, I was trying to see where he was at before he went. That's why
He's
I-
already going. He's already going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going.
So you make it about 10 feet. Now go ahead and make a dex save roll.
Ooh. Even gingerly, that's crazy.
How the fuck are we supposed to cross this bridge, dude? It's falling apart.
What level is fly? I don't need to get that shit.
18 +2, so
You
20.
got it.
Wow.
All right, so a small breeze kind of waddles the bridge, but you're solid. You grab the edges, you're good, and you keep proceeding on.
Dang.
And so you make it
We're
about
gonna
20
die.
feet and make another dex save.
Damn, so it's a windy day out?
Sketchy.
A little bit.
11.
11. Ouch. All right.
No.
So you go to step, take your next step, and it breaks, and you fall through, and you're just hanging on to the side of the bridge, hanging from it. I mean, the rope's still attached, but you're just hanging from the bridge. And now,
I'm like, oh fuck!
now you have to make acrobatics or athletics.
I don't have either of those.
So,
Well, ooh, athletics.
Athletics,
is
I have
strength.
strength, so I'm gonna go athletics to pull myself up.
all right,
Okay, so yeah, acrobatics is deck.
12 +2, so 14.
14. All right, so you go to try to pull yourself up, but you slip, and you go falling all the way down, but the rope catches you, and you hit the wall, and let's see.
Oh fuck, he's already gonna
I'm
take
going
that.
on that rope.
Are you screaming?
Yeah, probably. I'm like, ah! As I slip and fall.
3 damage.
That was still a good throw, brother.
I'm like, ugh! And I get caught.
Smack your face, dude.
Oh.
Against the side of the wall.
All right, so now you're just hanging there, on the other side of the cataclysm. Well, how long is the rope? It's total 30
Total
feet.
50 feet.
It's 50 feet.
But I didn't say like the whole thing. I just.
So
30
probably
feet.
30 feet. So
30
you're
feet.
hanging 30 feet
Yeah.
down from the cataclysm.
Can I start climbing my way up the rope?
Not
Or
right now.
ten
Yes. It'll be a athletics.
Would it be, or could I like mountain climb that shit? So I'm like,
Yeah.
kind of like on the
Yeah,
wall.
There you go.
that's perfect.
Ooh,
Not good.
It
6.
It takes them a while.
Okay, so you start trying to climb, then your footing slips and you fall again. And take another 3.
This is gonna be fun.
Getting fucked up by the wall.
I'm ever the.
I'll wait for him to get
I'm ever the
knocked out
persistent
and just be
one. So
dangling there.
try.
Alright, so
I
you
don't
try.
like hanging here.
You're just like, ouch.
We're gonna try that again.
Alright,
I'm
go
like
ahead.
hanging carelessly over this giant ravine. 16 plus 2, so 18.
Alright, so you successfully climbed to the top, and now you are on the other side.
Alright, I did it.
But before he ends his turn, can he throw his rope back to us?
That's gonna be kind of hard. It's just a rope. It's not gonna carry. Is
It's
there
a
any
grappling
is there
hook.
any,
You can
no.
hook it to
Is there
something.
rocks around?
Well,
that-
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was saying. I was gonna say, is there anything like kind of like a rock or a piece of log that I can tie the rope to, so I don't have to still have the anchor point with the
Yeah,
grappling,
yeah,
but I can
yeah.
throw the
We're
rope
gonna-
back to you guys.
Well,
Alright, so
Exactly,
you
that's what I'm
tie a rock on the other side.
Let me go
And
next.
so it's still attached to
Okay.
the grappling hook.
Um,
little-
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
yeah.
I'm gonna throw it. That'd be strength, dexterity.
Dexterity.
Well, I mean, like, he's just trying to throw it across the bridge. At least someone could, like, it might get, like, all the way. It's not, like, a specific point, so hopefully it's not that hard.
Yeah, I don't imagine it'd be that though.
It's just throwing a rock.
16 plus 2. So
Alright, so you throw it across, and it lands on the other side.
yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I'm gonna go ahead and can I pick it up?
Yeah, you can pick it up.
Okay. I'm gonna pick it up, tie it around myself, around my waist. And I'm gonna start
Oh, this is
walking
gonna be fun.
slowly across the bridge.
Alright, so you're gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
He's safe on the other side.
Well, yeah, but
Okay, so you go and you start making your way, I assume very gingerly, just like Diego,
I'm
across.
very lightweight. Well, not very lightweight.
And
Well, what if we,
You're
like,
just
tie...
like only a little bit shorter than me.
you're
honestly.
wearing a pretty hefty harness.
Yeah, you're probably way more than I do. I'm
So
not wearing any armor.
go ahead,
just wanted
you get
to
about
show
10 feet, and go ahead and
we
make
can go next.
dexterity save.
No, that's only, like, on, like...
18, dex 19.
Alright, so you just keep you get about 20 feet, make another dex save.
19.
Alright, so he's gingerly making it across this bridge. He's not missing a beat. He's the master bridge walker.
That is right.
Alright, go ahead and make one more.
I thought I made it.
Not yet.
Fine. Fuck.
So you get to like
I thought I was there.
You're
You
like
only had 2 fucking
5
times.
steps away,
Dude, what the
and you're
fuck?
feeling a little confident. You're like, I got this. I'm there practically, and you fall straight through. It breaks under your weight, and you go straight down. And the rope catches you, and you go to hit the wall,
Why the fuck do you need to go twice to roll
I fell
out?
in the second one.
and you take 1 damage.
So,
You have a little bit of padding under your armor.
Okay, so can I climb back up?
So you're gonna climb back
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna climb
How are you
back
gonna
up.
climb back up?
No, we're not midgets.
I'm gonna wrap the bottom of it around my
Hold
leg,
on,
right?
hold on. Could I help him climb up by like kind of like
Oh.
pulling the rope up while he's climbing? So
If you want to do that, I'll give him advantage.
yeah,
Yeah.
So I'll
Okay,
do that.
so it's also wrapped around my foot to kind of
Okay.
help. And then
So go ahead and roll
I'm gonna
athletics.
climb commando style.
Athletics.
8 plus math 11.
You can do it
With advantage, you can roll that.
5.
Take the
So-
better
So
of the two.
Roll
so
again.
eight. So 8. Roll again, real quick.
Well, no.
Yeah,
Well, eight,
before-
we've
before-
almost
before.
8, so just go roll.
20, that's 20.
Okay, so he made it.
Okay.
That's 20.
Yeah.
So you're
that's
just
fine.
fucking like commander style. You're like boom,
Fuck yeah,
boom,
commando
boom,
elite, dude.
and he's pulling you up at the same time,
Yeah.
and you make it up. He helps you up. He gives you like one of those hand grabs, pulls
Okay.
you up.
We high five.
I grab it. I guess the rock would still be attached, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I go to throw it across again for the next person.
All right.
Okay.
So Dex.
I have a suggestion. We will
16
tie
plus
one
2, so-
All
other
right. So it
rope
makes it across.
to this side of the bridge. That way, we can string it along. If for some reason the next person makes it, we can tie it to the post, so we have extra security. We'll have
I
the
mean, I
rope.
threw it's still attached to the one side of the
No, I
post.
know that, but well, why didn't we just?
Why don't we
do
just
that?
tie
right
both
now.
the ropes
Well,
together,
do
attach
two-
on
Well,
the
no,
other
because
end,
I want
and then
this
have
rope
one
back.
rope
No,
going
yeah,
across
no, I
the
know,
middle.
but have one attached to
Joe's
the
like,
person,
what the fuck?
one attached to both posts, so in case we
Something
break
happens
through,
on
we
the
can
rope.
hold on to that rope. If that fails, we'll
Then
swing
how
into
are
the.
you gonna tie it from the other side?
Well, I'll lose my rope. How
Well,
about
we
that?
can just.
Our rope's already on there.
Doesn't matter. It's just a rope. We can buy another rope.
Yeah, like you can take your grappling
I'm not
hook.
talking about your fucking rope.
It is my rope.
Yeah,
I'm talking about my fucking rope.
Well,
Watch
these
out.
2 ropes. Well, then that you need to attach your rope to the other side.
No, well, what he needs to do is
When
tie
I make
himself
it,
with
We
the
just
rope,
need to get across
his
the
rope,
fucking
tie
bridge.
your rope around him too, and then tie the
Yeah.
other end of his rope to
Okay.
that post.
I
So
would
then
not think a
if
bridge
he
would
happens,
be
he's
this
like
big
in
of
the
an
middle.
issue for us.
He doesn't
So
fall.
Is the next to go.
Because you guys are going one at a time.
Yeah,
Why don't you go? Like answer.
That was a smart move though. You would have. Everyone
Is
would have
that
getting
alright
fucked if
with
you didn't
you?
think of
Or
that.
the siren, one of
Okay.
you two.
'Cause you would have straight
Ladies
up
go
fell
first,
all the way
you go
down.
first.
okay, so
die.
I'm going
No,
to.
not necessarily.
I'm
It would have been a bad day.
Yeah.
okay. I'm going to wrap Diego's rope around me, tie it tight, and then I'm gonna tie my 50-foot of rope to a post near us
On the opposite side, okay.
on the opposite side, and I'm gonna have it in my hand, and I'm going to go over the bridge, holding on to both sides of the rope, and every step testing my weight very carefully.
Alright.
It's still gonna be the same thing.
Alright, so you.
So I'm gripping on for dear life
Okay.
and testing my weight on.
I
each
assumed
foot.
everyone did that, but.
Well, I'm just trying to get as much of that clear.
Alright,
as I
alright,
can, so
alright.
my rolls
No,
are a
okay,
little
so
bit-
you're just like, I'm not fucking falling
Yeah.
like my friends, and just keep going across, being extra careful. Okay, then you go about, 10 feet, and then you make a dex save.
And then it'll be at 20 feet.
Yeah.
And then again,
I say, watch this.
He rolls a 1. He rolls a fucking 1.
Natural 1.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Even with like touching the fucking every one of them.
You're
That's
touching
right.
it and when
Oh.
you're supporting yourself with
I did not expect this.
It's the
I had this
first
prep, and I
fucking
did not
step
expect this to
before.
actually happen.
Good thing I'm tied to the other fucking thing.
Okay, so you're walking across, just clinged onto this fucking
All the
thing.
fucking bridge breaks.
And it snaps from Carrie and Taylor's side. So you just go swinging all the way towards Kronos and the
How are they
Stonetree.
gonna make it across?
You fucked it up
And-
for everybody.
Hey, yeah, we made it, dude.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
You're there, man.
So,
And you take 2 damage.
Okay.
so is he
that's fair.
swinging on the wall?
Diego's
Climb
rope.
up. Don't worry, I got an idea.
Oh, we could
It's
just
on the
tie
rock back.
everybody around and just fucking swing and
No.
climb up.
Just fucking throw the rock back.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Just
All
throw
right.
it back.
So,
I got an idea.
Did you have your rope tied to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, not tied
So
to me. I'm
technically-
holding it.
Okay,
I was
so
holding it in my hand, so it just goes.
you don't take the 1, instead you're in between the cataclysm.
I'm hanging on.
He's like this.
Yeah.
Oh, so I haven't taken damage. I'm holding the rope.
You're in
and then
between.
I'm tied to the other.
So you're like
You're
this.
like,
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you're in a predicament.
What side
Well,
do you want to go to?
Okay. So if I aim my body to brace myself by holding, because I'm like this, right? I'm holding the rope in front of me, and I'm bracing my legs against the impact. Will I take less damage if I let go?
I think
Kinda
you'll
like a
potentially
more.
take limb damage.
Yeah, take one damage. I'm pretty sure Lay's doing
From
that.
swinging from a stopped point, not
You're
falling.
10 feet from our side.
You're
You
like
still got 20
15
to
feet
go.
away from it. Well,
Swinging
You're
on a
fine.
rope
Alright.
15 feet
Maybe.
is different than going
that's
Yeah, but
true.
you're going.
boing. You know,
That's
it's,
true,
It's
that's
a
true.
controlled swing. You know, like I could even like do a little.
I'll say you
And get
won't take
closer.
any extra damage.
Okay, so is it the same damage roll then? So minus
If
2?
you're gonna let go and hit the wall,
Well,
then yeah.
what the fuck do you want me to do?
I don't know.
I can't do anything else.
use your strength to pull the cliffs together.
I'm gonna make a. Can I pull the clips together? Can I try to make a strength check?
You can totally imagine that you try.
14 plus minus 1, 13. So I can do
No, this is
nothing.
not good. The ropes are gonna break.
I can't break the ropes if with a 13.
No.
So you pull at the rope like you're gonna pull these 2 clips together, and just kind of sit there.
I'm like, you can do it. I believe in you.
Thank you, brother. He's so kind to me, except for that one time. when I took the book. Okay, I just want to say that.
Let's make it across the bridge, guys.
I know.
Can't
I'm gonna
can't defeat us.
I know. I'm gonna do the let go thing. And
Alright, then you
brace
take the 1
myself
damage.
Like Tarzan, you know.
And you take 1 damage from
There
it.
you
Okay,
go.
that's fair. That's
Alright.
fair. Okay, so
So,
the
I,
second.
He's got to still climb up.
could I
dude.
yell out to Kronos, throw the rope back after he climbs up?
I was gonna do it anyways.
Just throw it back when you're done, please.
I wasn't gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna stop now.
Fucking leave,
I've
guys.
been doing it. Like,
So,
do it.
He's gonna
I'm,
want
I'm gonna help him
okay.
climb up like I did Richards.
Okay.
there's one rope tied I let go of, but
Uh,
No, I'm
It's-
saying
it's
2
50.
weeks.
what,
like,
okay, what
we
I'm
make,
gonna
like,
do
a-
is
like,
Yeah,
Well,
but it's
Tie the
windy.
rope to one side and
It's
Can
then
I
windy.
pull
to
the
other
rope
side,
after
and
you
then
toss it?
freaking do this.
Anyways,
all
make
the
your
cross.
check to climb.
Well,
up.
yeah.
I
just
was
a second.
just tie the
I'm
two
gonna
ropes
hold the
together
rope,
like in the
so
middle,
she can, like,
and then
rope
cross the
climb over.
fucking
I'll
bridge
hold
with
it
the
so you
fucking
can, like,
rope.
just
There's no
hold
bridge
on
anywhere.
to it.
Saying
Well,
is
before the bridge fucking broke, that's what I was
if
thinking we should have
tie-
done.
If we just connect the rope and then just kind of.
We should have just thrown
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
tied my rope to a rock and thrown it across the bridge, and you guys
Well,
tied
I
Unless
do
I
so
fall
better.
and die.
That's also a potential.
Yeah, it's tied on there. Oh yeah,
Anyways,
you could just pull it
so
up. Okay.
make your check.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm helping him climb up like I did Richard.
Well, who has better strength? Oh wait.
I do.
I do on my side.
Dwarf. Are you stronger than my brother?
Well, hold on, you're
Hell
not
yeah.
up yet, are you?
No, I'm like
He's
this. I'm like this with
Yeah.
my feet planted on the.
And you're
Okay.
going like this,
Would you
yelling
care
at them.
to
I got
assist
19
me
straight.
up? Okay, so
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he's gonna be doing most of the pulling, can he do the strength check? I'm just kind of like barely like it's not me pulling up the rope.
So you're gonna
It's
pull him up.
him pulling
Yeah.
you up.
Yeah.
All right,
me
go ahead and
blocking
make a,
the
a,
Do
a
you-
strength check.
with advantage because I'm walking up or no?
21.
I would definitely-
Damn.
All right, so
21.
he pulled you
Yeah,
up, and you
pull
just
you up.
kind of hang there and let him pull you up.
I'm using my feet. That's stupid. Why would I not?
You're just
Doing a good job.
We're
Level effort.
level. Level 2. We're getting fucked by a bridge. Pretty epic.
yeah.
Okay, so
Alright, so
you guys
untie it
talk.
from him, and then I get ready to throw it across again.
All right, go ahead
2
and
more
throw it.
times, people. We can do it.
6.
All right, so you throw it, and then it just kind of falls into the
So-
the
so-
ground.
Yeah, we can
We can
still
try
it up.
again.
You
Yeah,
can
we
try
keep
again.
doing
So
that.
Ryan, I'm gonna pull
try
up the rope
again.
on my side.
Okay,
And then I'm assuming there's a rock near me that I can tie the rope to.
okay.
So then I'm gonna
How
throw
much
it
better?
across
What
the
is it?
other side.
It does the same thing.
Brother, let me try.
Alright.
Nope. 6.
Same thing.
Screw them.
You
I'm
try.
gonna throw mine over
We just
to
keep
their
doing
side.
it. Is it dex, or can you use strength to just lob it the fuck over?
So I'm gonna try mine.
Well, how much?
14.
14, so Richard makes it across.
Alright, so I'm gonna tie his to the post. I'm assuming there's still 2 posts.
You're gonna tie
no,
Diego?
No.
I'm assuming there's
No,
still 2, right? No,
You
so I'm
should-
tying. I'm doing yours over 2, so we have 2.
Well, how about this? We have one tied to the person, and they're going like this. In case they slip, they can just go to the
What's
wall.
happening?
Because if there's 2 and they're like, you know, they're gonna be like, oh shit! And that's the end of it.
Well, you still do that.
Just
So we-
get
it'll
across
still
the
drop.
fucking bridge.
Okay, so how do you want me to do it? Like, I still need to throw
The
mine.
dwarf is getting impatient.
Poor
I'm
Joe over
throwing
here is like,
my-
I'm ready to play.
Alright, I'm throwing mine.
He can't get
over.
across a fucking
I'm
bridge.
yelling at Kronos. Hey, Kronos, can you tie the rope to your side post, please, when I throw it over?
Go ahead and throw it.
Fucking 2.
Fucking 5.
Fucking misses.
Okay, is the other side of the rope attached to anything?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the tied
rock.
to the post. That
Yeah, it's tied to the post.
Okay.
yeah. That's
So
what
then
I'm
it
saying.
falls.
Alright, I'm gonna try again.
Gone.
Okay. Whatever. I'm serious.
Okay, now it's 12.
Okay, so it makes it to the other side.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess I tie that rope.
All right.
Yeah.
The
So
other
Okay,
one, it's not the
so-
same post. The other one, just in case.
Yeah.
it's attached to the opposite posts on either side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I hand the siren the rock one that Diego tossed over so she can get over.
How am I getting over?
You're gonna
Very
like pretty much
carefully.
like very carefully handing in
You're
like
gonna, like,
commando style.
You can like put your legs over it.
You
and
can still
your
So I'm
tie
gonna-
yourself to the rope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do
just
the
kind of
shimmy.
like
So in case you do, you'll fall. You'll still have
Fuck
to
your winch.
save your
Just
Oh, okay, so there's one rope that's
So there's
gonna go
like
around
he
me.
tied his rope.
we should have done this from
That only happened
and
once.
My rope that
Huh?
I'm using.
That only
you
happened
still tie
once
around
with the
me.
wind.
So I'm
the wind.
tie the rope
Oh,
around
okay.
me, and then I'm gonna.
All right, go ahead and make
She
a
can do
acrobatics check.
You have
Cross this
that?
damn bridge. Huh?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah,
Acrobatics for
acrobatics.
this
Oh,
one.
I do.
She has
Okay.
acrobatics.
She
Plus
gets, she
4.
gets plus 4 to it. So
Nice.
Nice.
The siren.
Oh gosh, what is that?
4 plus 4 is 8.
Ooh.
Shit.
All
I
right.
mean, what could she actually? What
She's just
can
gonna
actually
fall,
happen?
but
Slip
nothing
and then
happens.
just go-
All right, so you're making your way across, and you slip, and you hit the wall.
Wait for the second rope.
We are, yeah.
We have all
Then you
fallen.
take 2 damage.
You take 2.
Alright, so
You're not good at this.
in the fact that I want to try to help.
Wait, is she over there?
his
Is she on
She's
our
on
side?
their side.
I'm gonna pull her the fuck up.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check.
18.
All right, so Richard pulled you up.
17.
Stonetree pulls the siren up.
up.
2.
Yeah.
2, so you have 23 points.
Damn, she has way more.
I'm
You and me
stronger
are these
than
blast
most.
cannon.
Just do what everybody else is doing.
Good
and
question.
I'll tell you the fuck up what you
Can I rogue?
Okay.
Okay, could I like?
Just
I'm
do the same.
trying to save this fucking rogue.
I got you up.
Okay.
I pulled you up.
Thank you.
Yeah, like save this fucking rogue.
I wouldn't mess with it
Just
right now.
fucking do the same
so,
thing everybody else doing.
We
I'll
have a
pull you
thing
up.
going. We're just gonna take like a couple damage. You're good.
Just go, dude.
Alright,
Just
so,
go.
I don't know. Is it back
I
on?
kinda-
Just go.
Oh,
Sure.
right, we have to throw. I'm
I
gonna
don't know. Is it
I'm gonna
back
throw
on?
the
Just
rope, my
go.
rope back over to his side.
Elladon.
18 plus 2, so 20.
Alright, so make it
so
over.
I get the rope. I tie it around me, and I'm gonna start fucking climbing over.
So you're summoning over the rope. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
What is that exactly? Dex?
Yeah.
I don't have the plus. I don't have proficiency in it. So 9.
9 total.
Yeah, 9 total.
Oh, I thought that was a 1. I was like,
Alright, so
fuck.
you make it about halfway and just slip or let go. I'm not sure which one. It's hard to tell. And you fall and then hit the wall and take 2 damage.
Dude, it is a good
I'm gonna
thing I
pull
had
him
the
up.
grappling hook, 'cause we
Yeah.
all fell.
No, I'm not. I got 8.
Alright, I'll help him.
Okay,
shimmy
so you
himself
fall
up.
again.
Well, can we?
Well, hold
I'm
on.
gonna,
And take
I'll
another
try
2.
it again.
Okay,
take
wait.
4.
Can we all try to do it so he gets advantage? Like, can we all?
Can we all like roll?
Like-
Like we're all like
holding
together.
on.
Well,
I have
the
that
thing
little
is, it's hanging off the side, so getting all of you to try to pull that up is
No,
gonna
no,
be
I
really
have
hard.
that
Holding
holding
so
on
can I
to-
help him?
Let's use the
Mooncrest
other
for me?
rope. Does anyone have another rope? We could tie it around Richard.
I do.
Well, a Stonetree.
I got a rope.
No.
You try to throw it up.
Alright, I'm just gonna. How about I'm just gonna do what I did
Can he
with Richards
just
and
can he
fucking
just
help
hold
shimmy
me
him
by
up.
my belt buckle while I'm fucking pulling him?
Can I help
Yeah.
him?
Give me advantage.
I'm not giving you
Okay,
advantage.
so
Okay, I'm not getting.
You're just big.
whatever.
It's not happening again.
So you
He
fall
fell,
again.
he took-
Stop doing it.
Wait.
Just
So
stop.
I'm just gonna count that as 1.
Stop.
Didn't matter. He would have fucking
Take 4
done it
damage that
again.
time.
Alright, I'm gonna do what I did with Richards.
Can I
Or
help? essentially,
Blaze, whatever the
with
fuck.
my
Yeah,
athletics
but he's
check?
I'm
using
gonna
more
help
strength than you are.
Elladon climb up
Oh,
the
see, I have
same
more
way I
strength
helped
than I do.
Blaze climb up. Okay.
Because he's pulling you.
No, not what you were doing. I did what I did with you. I gave him advantage. Well, like so I'm
Okay.
like pulling him up kind of while he's climbing. So do
Yeah,
your
why-
do your check.
Yeah.
Because he's rolling, that's why. Not you specifically, but
Yeah, I know.
on your
10.
side.
10.
Alright, so you make it up.
Yay.
God, thank you
Good job. I
for fucking
tried.
doing more damage.
Oh my god. Okay, well I'm gonna
I saved
untie the
everybody else
rock,
but you. I'm
untie
sorry.
it from his carry or Elladon, and then I'm gonna release the grappling hook and put it back in my inventory.
Yeah, so everyone's across, right?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Alright.
And I have my
You guys took a lot of damage from a fucking bridge.
Why would you make the bridge that hard?
It wasn't that hard.
I took 1 damage.
It was
I had to get a natural
it was
one, that's
it was basic DC. Oh god, if you guys didn't do the rope thing though.
Huh?
You guys didn't do the rope thing.
Yeah, we all would have fallen.
We would have died, huh?
No, you would have died.
Fallen
That took a hell of a lot more and been a lot more screwed.
I'm assuming this
Alright,
is
so
bad,
you guys are all across the bridge and you have the path. Are you guys gonna just keep going?
Perception check.
Survival.
That's not how it works.
You have to say like.
You could say you want to make like a investigation check.
Well, I mean,
Like you want to
No,
look at the
I mean,
area.
If he said, "Can I look around and see if we're safe?"
Yeah, yeah.
That's perception. You know.
Like what are
see
you trying
what's
to do?
around us.
You want to see what? So go
Okay.
ahead and make an investigation.
You mean wait?
He's investigating the area.
Yeah,
He's
so
not
would it be
trying
under-
to perceive anything.
Perceive if we're safe.
Which one would it
He
be?
didn't tell
under?
me what he said.
Oh, he's just looking at the ground trying to.
Would it
find
be
shit?
wisdom?
No, investigation is intelligence.
Intelligence. No. So it's 14.
14.
14.
Okay. So you're looking at the terrain and you're on the other side of the cliff. You see the trail just keep heading west, and you know you got shrubs and it just pretty much feels like a dry land. You know.
But there's no animals, no life.
Not too much that you could see, you know. It's like walking through a desert. You might see the bunny here and there.
Yeah, I thought we went east
Are
here.
you sure it's west?
Yeah, I thought we went through.
Oh, east. Sorry, I'm sorry.
So like, we're
I was
back
looking at
across
the
the
map, I
river.
was like,
You think it's west.
Started at the bottom of that.
All right, so you guys keep moving east.
Yeah.
All right, so you're
Towards
moving
town.
east,
Do we have
Uh,
time to like talk to each other while we're traveling?
if you like.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, here.
Well, we have to role play, you know. It's
Yeah.
kind of like
that's kind of the point of the
kind of the
No, I
point.
know,
We're
I
not
just-
just like let's fight shit.
Jared loves them.
And I'm like, that was fun. We should
I know,
do it
come
again
on.
sometime.
I'm talking to the group and I'm like, hey guys, because I got arrested, I think I want to paint myself a different color and disguise myself as an orc to hopefully hide from the general population.
That sounds like a great idea.
Thank you. I thought so, Kronos.
For the
Hey,
first
and I just
time-
shrug and kind of cut away from you.
For the first time since I've met you, that is the best idea you've ever had. I just wanted to say to everyone, we need to keep a really low profile, if that's possible. Because they're probably looking for this gentleman right here. You know, you didn't act very elf-like. I just wanted to tell
You
you.
committed attempted murder.
Yeah.
I was trying to help out Ithildur. Oh,
Next time you're in a place where people have treated you like a guest, please do not swing on the townsfolk.
honestly, that town was filled with a bunch of assholes, but I did not feel the love from that town.
The love.
El-
You attacked the
Elves
shopkeeper.
are
There was no
assholes.
love.
That's kind of our thing. Brother.
As a matter of fact, that's the whole
Case
reason why
points.
you got bitch slapped.
All right, so you guys are talking and chatting, and in the near distance, you can see another big ass cliff, but this time you're at the bottom of it, and you can just see this cliffside just for miles to the left, miles to the right.
It's a
But then,
drawn map.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, this fucking mountain.
but then at the base of the cliff, you can see what appears to be like some kind of mechanical door, and some big people in front of it.
Big people?
Big people,
Like live people or like statues?
What are they?
like alive people.
Are they human?
You guys are still kind of far away. Do you want to approach?
Can we
we
do a
sneak.
perception check from where we are to check them
Yeah,
out?
that's
I
what
want
was
to do a
gonna say.
survival check around the immediate evil.
All right. So you guys are looking, and you're kind of trying to squint in to see if you can see what it is
I'm
or
going
who.
like this. Like,
Okay. So go ahead and roll a perception
Like
check,
the whole
Diego.
thing. Yeah. Can I look with him to give him a
So you go up to him like trying to
make
look
that
through
way.
his fingers also.
Yeah, basically, that's what's up.
That wouldn't help him.
You're taking the spyglass.
Alright, so I roll?
Yeah.
See nothing.
What is
I
it?
rolled a one.
You have advantage, though.
All right. You look
Do I have
through your
advantage?
fingers like it's an eyeglass, and you're like, I think there's some midgets over there.
Did he not have advantage then?
No.
Because you can help. We're both trying.
How
to
far
perceive
away
what's
are they?
going on.
That's not gonna be how that works.
Can we tell how far
You can
they
try
are?
to make one.
Okay.
So you grab
No,
Kronos'
I'm like,
imaginary eyeglass.
brother, I'm not sure you have that sort of power. Let me see.
You never know unless you try.
Yeah, very true. That's usually how your magic works. You never know unless you try. You're like, I want to blow something up, and you did it. Congratulations. Okay, 20 total.
Oh, nice. All right, so you're looking through your fingers just like Diego did.
No, I'm not.
All right, but how much knowledge do you have of? Well, what skills are you proficient in?
Arcana, investigation, and perception.
Okay.
But I do have some sort of, grasp of the culture. I do a lot of reading.
Okay. What's your intelligence? Trying to figure out how much of this you might know.
16 with a +3 modifier, my dude.
16. All right, that should be good enough. Okay, so from your research, you've done a lot of research of foreign areas of your town,
Yeah.
and you can see these creatures as big creatures from the perspective and the perception that you can see.
We gotta
Yeah.
give us more than that. You already said
have
big
me do a
creatures.
history check if you want me to know what's going on.
Nah,
I'm not proficient in
it's
it, but
it's okay.
okay.
These creatures appear to be large, like bigger than the average person, anyone bigger than in your group, and they have like red hair with big red beards. They're bulky, you know.
Giants.
They are. You can see that they are giants.
Okay.
You might not know too much about their background though.
Okay, so
We need
from
to kill 'em.
my knowledge of the world. No, just a second.
Now, if you want to make a history check, see if you know anything more about
well,
them.
Not about maybe their.
I know,
their
I'm telling you, we
natural
need to kill 'em.
alignment.
Yeah.
Like outside
Like
of the
what
game.
usually, because usually with most creatures, like they
You
You
didn't
didn't
usually
realize what
go
happened to me
to
last
the-
time I tried killing somebody, right?
How tall are they?
They're giants.
You don't know
So they're
because I have to tell you.
Giants are usually
Tell them
fucking.
how tall
Okay,
they are.
Pretty big.
But one thing at a time.
They are
guys.
huge, so they're at least like above 9 feet.
Okay.
They're big. They're
Giants
tall.
are usually nice.
Well,
So-
just a second.
It's just
Should
Yeah.
I,
we should
From my-
sneak. We should sneak.
Hold on, let's hear it talk.
from my knowledge, what is their usual alignment? Either are they more good?
I don't think you would know.
Can I see if I filed it away
You want to roll a history check on
on?
giants?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
to see if I've read of them because I'm,
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
a
go ahead.
scholar. So Well, plus my so I guess 10 total.
Okay, this specific brand of giants you don't know specifically, but overall, it really depends on their background. But
Okay.
giants are more humanoid than the ogre would be. They're not
Okay.
just
They're not
dumb in this world.
Okay.
They're more intelligent. You could potentially see them in town.
So as we're
So like
walking-
you know they're spread out,
Okay.
but these ones are more you can tell are more attuned for the land that they're in.
Okay. So I turn to everyone. There are giants up ahead. I'm not quite sure if they're good or bad, so I suggest we try to be civil with them if it comes to blows. Just everyone be prepared.
Can I also, since you guys are all gonna go up?
Well, I
like
think
that,
Carrie wanted to do something real quick.
I was just gonna see if I can roll survival check, see if the area is safe to go to approach. If there's anything
You can roll.
besides-
I'll let you roll a
besides
survival check, but you gotta word it like I want to see what the terrain's
I
like
wanna
if we
see
try
what
to
the-
approach
I want
them.
to see what the terrain's like and
Yeah.
see if there's anything else that we need to be with
Traps,
Travs.
Okay,
anything
go
we
ahead
need
and
to
roll a
worry about.
survival check.
Traps is an investigation.
'Cause I got survival.
He wants to look at the land.
Yeah, I want to look at the
Perception
land.
to
Yeah.
see traps, investigation to
Oh, yeah.
learn about it.
So I'm not gonna see shit. So I got 3.
Okay, so you know that there's people up ahead and that you can potentially just walk up to them, and that's about it.
Well, yeah, so it's flat ground.
So everybody, y'all want to just kind of approach them, right?
Are you saying?
How
I'm
tall
gonna
is
sneak.
this?
I'm gonna sneak.
Are you
How
saying
tall
this
is
is
this
the
cliff?
Well, the cliff
Yeah.
is
You have to
huge.
speak in character.
Like think of like
Everybody, you guys want
the
to
wall
just
from,
approach them, right?
Yeah. Just approach
From,
them.
I'm not familiar with this
We
place.
have someone who's very charismatic.
Game of
Who would
Thrones. You know
like
the
to
wall,
stealth.
how big
Yeah, I'm
that
gonna
ice
go ahead
wall
and
is
try
and
to
shit.
stealth this
Silence.
thing.
I don't watch
Are
Oh
you
well,
gonna stealth or
it's
are you
huge.
going to approach
But
them?
there's
She's
stuff at the
charismatic,
base of the
so-
wall
So
that you're
we're
looking
gonna be
at.
like
I
the
think she-
emissaries here,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
trying to talk to them.
Yeah, if that's okay with you.
Siren should try to go up and talk to him and all stealth and try to get around behind him in case
How-
anything goes bad.
How good are you at stealthing with your
Um,
armor?
Well, I can roll
Disadvantage,
for
I
it.
think.
Is it? Is he
What
wearing
what
heavy
kind of armor are you wearing?
I'm just wearing my
Is it
chainmail.
still disadvantage? if
Does it
it's
say
proficient?
disadvantage on it?
No.
Alright, then you should
Depending
be.
on the type of armor,
Okay.
your disadvantage.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll for stealth.
So you're gonna try to sneak.
Yeah, sneak. So 14. Plus
Okay.
anything else?
Plus
you
dex
dex?
modifier.
Dex.
Well,
Usually you have to wait
do you have
for-
the sneak ability?
No, but it's still
No,
plus
then
a
it's just
modifier.
dex.
It's just
It's
yeah,
just dex, so it's 15.
15.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah.
So you try to sneak around, following them.
It's all based on their passive.
And then what are you guys
perception.
doing? You guys are walking
So
up
me
to
and,
him?
I guess her are walking up to
I'll walk with
I'll walk with
The rest of the group.
So
you
the rest
guys
of the
go
group is
along.
walking up.
um.
Okay, so you're heading towards.
Do I successful?
Yeah, you're sneaking.
Hey, can I
Um,
say where I?
Well, he's not allowed to tell you if you're successful or not.
Yeah.
technically.
You
Like,
just which
you're gonna have to wait and see if
Yeah.
you're successful.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
so you guys are approaching it. As you get closer, you these are definitely giants. You're seeing their size, and then they're basically it seems like they're guarding a mechanical door. Like it's if you ever played Fallout, it looks kind of like one of those. Like has these like gears and stuff like that. Like and it would like if the gears move, it'll just like open up and shit. And then to the right, you guys see a little window kind of carved into the cliff with a window, and you see a little gnome at the window.
Is he just chilling there?
He's just chilling there.
Okay. I say because these are probably guards for the door for the city. Maybe we should talk to the nymph. Any takers?
Out of characters.
Well, how far away is this window from the
Siren should probably be. She's got
Giants,
the biggest.
Hmm?
Or how far away is this window from like the door?
Maybe just
It's like
a couple
Disneyland.
feet. Not
You have to like
yeah.
talk to the ticket guy.
Yeah, basically.
That's
He's
Yeah,
the
that's
ticket
what's
guy,
happening.
basically.
That's what I gathered from it. He's the
I
little,
did you.
you know, like.
Okay,
yeah.
so then, yeah, let's go talk to this.
Out
gnome.
of characters.
Well, do you want to? Siren, would you like to speak to him, or would you rather have Kronos do it? Please don't blow up the gnome. We're already on the run.
It depends if he wants my feather.
Entrance fee, one feather.
Not this again.
All right. Well, anyways.
Okay.
So then I'm gonna go ahead and walk up to this gnome. I'm gonna
Yeah, he
be
looks
like-
at you.
Be like, what is this place?
This is Copper Ridge, the town of towns to be in.
Do they pay you to say that?
I do get paid. Quite decently, why do you say?
Okay. What's so great about Copper Ridge?
Oh, there's plenty here. There's There's lights, there's shops, there's magic, there's trinkets, there's all sorts of things in this town.
Ithildur is like standing on the side with his hands close together. But
It is magic.
he's super excited because he has like Kronos has the rage boner. I have the magic.
So I'm gonna ask him, will you let us into this city?
You know, it costs money to keep the lights on. It's 10 gold entrance fee to this town.
I ain't paying for you
That per
assholes.
person.
10 per person?
10 per
Is there
person.
any way I could haggle you down to 8 per person?
Pretty please.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check. So close.
So close. 10.
Those are the lowest prices I can give you, my friend. You don't have to come in.
What is your name?
My name is Gibbles.
Gibbles. Are you sure that's your name? Is your middle name Mike?
Mike Gibbles?
Gibbles Mike.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, perfect.
How did you know that?
You remind me of someone I've met before.
I don't think intimidating him is a good idea with the giants right
Alright,
there.
I say we just pay.
If
Okay.
they do eventually pay to get in,
Yeah,
can I roll since I'm stealth to sneak in behind them?
You can try.
Yeah.
The entrance is
I don't know
a
if that's a
fucking
good idea.
cliff. The entrance is a cliff with the door. That's the only way in or out.
I'll fucking
so
pay,
I want
yeah.
to walk up to the gnome.
Just
and
pay
Mr.
the man and
Gibbles,
get in.
Can I just pay you the 50 go so we can all go in? For me and my friends.
Yes, you can.
I do. If I do a group rate, can I get a discount?
No.
Can I give you like 45 for all 5 of us?
Just said no.
Fine, then I'll go and give you the 50 gold, dear sir.
Alright. So,
Fine.
How much gold?
so
I'm not more than 11.
What the fuck?
he's a very generous orc over there.
I'm gonna give Carrie
Over 1,000.
40 gold.
So you're gonna go out of stealth.
Huh?
You can go out of stealth.
He's been doing all the missions.
Yeah,
for
because
full
we're
price.
going in now,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
So
Dude, I've been getting.
you can do that. Hey, Carrie.
that much
He doesn't
gold.
have that much gold.
Dude,
So minus the 50, but add 40. He's giving you gold. And then Richard, or
Minus
minus
10.
40.
How much you
Minus
have?
10.
How much
Okay.
do you have?
So just give us like tickets, like.
So
No, you-
I'll give you 40.
No, okay.
I'm good to Disney.
This isn't Disneyland.
How does this work?
It's like just singing it.
So did we get tickets?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, do we
Okay.
get hand step? Do I? Oh. I'm the one that's paying for it, so
We
I'll
get
ask.
it so we can
No,
like come
you
back
paid
and
5
go.
gold.
We can come
You only
back
have to
and
pay the
Okay,
fee
so
once.
it's 50.
Uh,
I paid 10
How do
Okay,
you
so he
they-
paid
For the
for
day.
it.
I never forget a
I
face.
paid for everybody and you paid for yourself, Nelson.
Thank you, Sir Gibbles Mike.
Because you get like
Thanks,
fucking
short
barely
stuff.
any money.
No, we're gonna make our way.
You're all very
Okay,
welcome.
so he hits a lever on the inside,
Well,
and
actually,
this mechanical door the gears start turning. You know, you just hear clank, 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 and the door opens up and moves to the side so you guys can go through.
That's pretty crazy. I turned to Stonetree. Sir Dwarf, we have to stay low for now and kind of make ourselves not known because we have
I
a
made a
notorious swinger of axe.
Yeah.
If I promise you, because you read
So
the
the
book
circle
too,
one.
right?
Okay, I see.
You read the book too, the mountain one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a round door.
If
I just think of Hellboy.
If I am in need for some help, I'm looking for some books.
Yes, my lad, I will help you in financing your pursuit of knowledge.
And Kronos, I will do everything I can to try to teach you what I can, but it's not exactly the same science. Your magic comes
God,
from
my God,
within,
damn
mine
faith
comes
is
from reading books. It's kind of fucking weird. Okay. So
Gibble says, "Welcome to Copper Ridge."
yeah,
we did it.
You did it. We didn't kill anybody, guys.
Yeah, but it's
Finally.
It's always good
Let
to-
me know when you're done.
Okay, so you guys are going through the door?
Yeah.
Okay, one
so
second.
Is this okay? This is
Okay, you guys go through the door, and you immediately see just lights everywhere. You just see this strip of stores and buildings. It's almost like the Las Vegas of like Gnome Town, you know.
Yeah.
And just shops and lights to the right, shops and lights to the left. People running around all over the place.
This
And
one?
then straight ahead, you see this big Coliseum.
Where's that?
And
Nice, we're like Coliseum.
it's just lights, you know,
Oh my
like it's
God, that'd be
Vegas,
alright.
you know. And then over by the Coliseum, you see this human, and he's talking to this like little stall in front of the Coliseum, and he's kind of having an interaction, like he's like kind of almost like civil arguing with them, you know, like just having this interaction with them. And if you guys can go up to him if you like. This gentleman that you guys see straight ahead by the Coliseum, there's like this little stall, and this human is having this verbal argument with this back and forth with this gentleman over by the
Can I
ring.
like look around and see if there's like an information booth? Tell me what time the shows are.
Maybe
You can ask someone.
Maybe we should go up to them, see what they're arguing about. Oh,
This
sorry.
is
Maybe
a triggered
we should
event.
go
We
and
should
talk
go up
to
there and
those
talk to them.
gentlemen and see what they're arguing about.
Ah.
And then we can ask one of them for the information.
You don't all have to go. Me, you can go up.
I want to go.
They don't wanna go.
I want to go to where that guy was.
Alright, whatever. Let's go.
So you guys walk up to him, and you see this human, and this let's see. I'm gonna look at my notes real quick.
Make some money.
What kind of nightclub is there?
The information booth.
Is there a map in this place? Like a mall map? That we can find our way around if you get lost.
Is this it?
Map right there.
Right there.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So these two, so these two humans are having this back and forth. This one's like, you can't enter unless you have a team with you. You can't go in solo. And Joe enters. You're arguing with this guy to get into this tournament. You need at least 6 people to enter this tournament, and I only see 1.
Alright, so can I go up to this guy and be like, I got this? Can I persuade him to let Joe in by himself?
No, what about this? I come across.
The rules are very strict. We only have this tournament once every 10 years.
I say to the team, let's do this.
So what's this tournament
Destroy
about?
this guy.
It's the tournament of Copper Ridge, the greatest tournament for the champion of
You
Copper
guys
Ridge.
aren't good at names, are you?
DM burn.
My dear lad, is there a prize end of the tournament?
No, you can enter for free.
No,
Prize.
Prize for
Oh,
winning
prize.
the
It's a
tournament.
Z.
There is plenty of prizes and titles.
What's allowed in this tournament?
Okay, you want to know the rules?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay, there's multiple rounds. You'll be fighting other teams, and it's 2 players out of your team fight at once. So it's
So
like,
what's your stand on? Is this like just purely weapons combat? Or?
well, you could. All weapons are allowed. All magic is allowed. No potions. No potions of any kind.
Is there an entrance fee?
There is not an entrance fee,
Before we go,
and you
Really
get
go to
the
the shop.
best prizes of.
I want to go now.
Is there
Our
is
town.
there a time limit to join?
The shop,
You don't want-
You know what? This
Also,
is actually
really,
at the last day.
Who's a better fucking weapon?
But like at any point today we can join. Or does it have to be like right now?
I recommend you join before the spots are filled. But yes, you could join at any time.
Draw at any time? Is that what he said?
No, we could join at any time, but he says to do it before the spots are filled.
First come, first serve.
Okay.
So as in we should probably do it now.
Okay, then let's go in.
Sir, are you the ledger for this tournament?
I am.
Okay. When does the tournament take place?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So, I turn to my compatriots. Let us go through the town, try to get as many big weapons as we can, and then tomorrow, when the sun shines upon us, we shall
You'd be like,
slaughter.
I agree with my husband.
All right,
Could you
so
describe Joe to us?
Yeah, I was
Uh,
actually about to like talk
Was
to
Joe the
this
human?
guy.
Yeah.
So I was gonna be like, all right, so who are
Okay,
you? And why are
Joe
you trying to join
is-
this tournament?
a male human, about 6'2". He's about 30 years of age. He has
Actually.
what's that? Green hair?
Green.
Hair? Gray?
Green.
Green hair.
Wow.
His green hair. He has a scar on his eye.
Black bandana tied around my
Yeah, the-
right arm.
Black bandana tied on his right arm.
You want a picture? I'll show you.
Oh, you
Oh.
have a picture of it?
And you can see he's well
I put it
traveled.
on that guy from
Yeah,
One
he's-
Piece.
Huh?
He's based off his character from One Piece.
Oh, okay. Oh, so, because you haven't ever seen our characters until now, maybe we should.
You want to do a
describe-
quick description of
Yeah,
each
yeah.
of
You
you?
wanted to see
Alright.
it? There you go. That's what he looks like.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Alright,
Is it?
Stonetree, you want to describe
Are you
your
wearing, like,
character?
Yeah, okay.
assassin stuff?
Just a quick.
Yeah, I'm a mountain dwarf. I stand pretty much from a 5'6", 5'4".
That's a really tall door.
Get a few.
You are amazed by this because you've never seen a dwarf before.
Yeah, I'm 5'6". My age, I'm 75, which pretty much means I'm like, no, I'm not. 'Cause my average life is like,
You're pretty young, I believe.
yeah,
right?
I'm like only like early 20s.
Do you have a beard?
No.
No.
My hair is red, and I got blue eyes, and my weight is medium. Yeah. Oh, and I'm a paladin, and I'm awful good.
So he has a lot of armor.
Yeah.
Stone or Strongleaf. You want to describe your character?
I am
shit.
6 feet, blonde hair. I'm 18. I am about 200 pounds, but muscular, and I am currently an orc.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that.
Oh yeah, you're
I'm an
painted.
orc.
Well, wait, how do you paint? Are you like?
I painted myself gray. So out of character, so he doesn't know. I painted myself gray.
Oh,
So I'm gray.
so he's an orc.
Ithildur?
Huh?
Ithildur?
Yeah, my name is Ithildur. I'm a pretty tall elf. I have silver hair and striking blue eyes, like they kind of glow a little bit. I have pretty sharp features, obviously, because elves have sharp features. My clothes, they're robes, but they're pretty like fancy robes, I would say, like because I come from power. And this, I didn't really get a chance to put this in game before, but my arcane focus, which is what wizards use, I have. It's kind of like this gauntlet almost. It goes around my hand, kind of. I can't remember the reference to it, but it's like almost like a bracelet that fits like a glove.
Kind of like from Full Metal Alchemist, how he has that glove with the
Kind of.
what's it, the pentagram on it or something?
Yeah, something like that. But it has a fat jewel on it. It's not worth anything, but it's my arcane focus. It helps me do magic and stuff like that instead of
You
having,
focus your energy into it.
yeah, instead of having to use components unless they have like a an actual gold value, like for say like Revivify or something like that. You need $300 worth of diamonds. I can't do it with an arcane focus. I have to have the actual materials. But for stuff like Witch Bolt and little stuff like that, I can just use my arcane focus. So
Carrie's pretty much taken.
oh, and I have like yeah, he has a butt flap and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I'm the buff flap and a front flap to cover my jump.
I have.
But you can still see everything in the front. Like,
I
cover it all.
last little thing about my character is I'm carrying around. Oh, it's like a holster for books. It has. I have a book in my because I'm a wizard.
A book bag.
I am a nerd. Well, it's like a book bag, except it's like literally
It's
on
a
my belt.
satchel.
And it just
Okay.
It's a
You
man
know.
purse.
Okay, then we got the siren.
I have fair skin, red hair, blue eyes. I am medium weight and I am 5'11". I do have a picture that I based my. I do not look this evil though, but that's kind of what I'm going to look like. Except for right now, I have studded armor on.
That's pretty dope.
That is pretty dope.
Who got you that stud armor, man? Oh my god. You cool. Right.
Where are you going?
When is your turn? Look at this son of a bitch. When is
Oh,
his turn?
he has a picture.
Oh.
That
She's
is
just kind of a
probably
mystery to the group right now.
Who is?
The siren. So
She doesn't say
she's kind of
much.
hidden,
Every time
reserved.
She opens her mouth,
Yeah.
she like.
I look like this, with black hair.
And then Kronos.
Is mad with power.
I live, eat, and shit magic. But
Basically.
I cast
That's always a
spells on
good
everybody
thing.
for some reason.
If you were to look straight into Kronos' eyes, you'd see like a lot of madness going on. Like he's a little. Like,
He's
off the
a lot
hinges,
mad
I'm sure.
mad of a character.
Yeah, he's like off the hinges. He has this like faraway look. at
Like
all
you
times,
can see
he's
that
about
like
to kill
you
somebody.
want to believe he has good intentions, but you look at him and you're like, I don't know.
Hey, note taker, you haven't taken any notes.
Yes,
Out
I'm
of character?
5'10". I look like that. Sharp features because I'm a half elf. I'm Ithildur's brother, half bro.
Yeah.
And I'm a great person.
All right.
Sir.
So come to your
Um,
feather.
Sorry, sorry.
My feathers.
Sir,
My
before we
He has a
enter
feather in
this
his hair.
tournament, what is your name?
Name is Roa Noah Zoro. We could just call me Zoro for short.
Zoro? Zoro.
Will Turner.
I don't get that reference.
I got it. It just came up with the name. He's like, no, just Will
So,
Turner.
sir, would you like us to partake in the tournament with you?
Anything to get into the tournament.
Hmm?
So anything to get into the tournament.
Anything to get into the tournament.
Why do
So
you
it's
want-
settled. Mark you all down.
Right.
What was it?
Wait,
Wait,
join you, laddie.
Outside of the game, real quick, does he know why he wants it? Can I like ask him why? Or
You
is
can
he not
ask
gonna
him.
know the answer to
Wait. First of all, what's the prizes?
I can't.
You've
You don't know.
already
You just
asked
know
what the
they're
prize
great,
is,
grand, and people from all over will come to enter this tournament.
that? Why do you want to fight in this tournament so badly?
To test my skills as a swordsman.
Okay.
Can
I
I
can respect
tell
that.
if he's telling the truth?
You can roll an insight check.
Thank you. I didn't want to say, can I?
Thank you.
Insight check.
Thank you. That's how it's supposed to be.
I know. That's why I was like,
They're
that's
always
why I was like,
investigating.
yeah. Okay. Insight is plus wisdom. Yeah, it is. So that would be a 17.
No, are you lying? Are you deceitful, or is that the
Hey, you never know. You never know. So.
I mean, he rolled pretty high, so.
Yeah.
You could, if you did want to lie, you could roll a deception check, but
Well, I mean.
he did roll pretty high. If you're not, you could just say like, yeah, that's the truth.
Okay,
Right.
cool. So he seems to be forthright. Who's interested in making their way into this tournament?
I do.
Was down to kill shit.
I figured.
It is a fight to the death.
So are there,
Sounds like my kind of tournament.
are there no clerics on standby in case one of us fall?
Fight to the death.
I don't know if you understand what fight to the death means.
I understand. I've read many books. It says death.
Let me explain it to you, brother.
I have a lot of experience in this realm.
Death experience. So, for sake of brevity, shall we all systematically go through the town and find places of interest
So-
for us instead
Yeah,
of like
carry
splitting
So
up?
this human asked you if you're joining the tournament.
I am kind sir.
One alone cannot join the tournament.
I'm
Sounds
joining
like
this
that's where
kind
some magic
sir over here.
comes from.
I volunteer my services.
So we got 3,
I already said I was down.
4,
I would like to help.
5,
And that's
I too wish
6.
to
All right, it looks like you guys have a team.
The siren put her hand up. That's in case we listen.
Let
to
us
this
fight.
later.
So the
We'll
human
win this
goes
thing.
and asks for your names, and he marks them all down,
Ooh,
and he tells you.
one moment. Do you think
Oh.
the guards would have gotten his name?
I-
Honestly.
I'm writing
Outside
down
the
names.
game, if you do think your character has knowledge, this is outside the realm of the Crimson Empire.
Okay, yeah, but
Alright, I'm just gonna change my name. So I'm gonna write down a
Give him a
different
fake
name.
name.
I'm gonna give a fake
yeah,
name.
Okay.
to be
So you
safe
know,
in
so
case.
you don't. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they hear.
What- what's the name you're giving?
Goldar.
Yeah, exactly.
Go what?
Goldar.
We
From Power Ranger.
oh, yeah, Goldar. That is
All right, everyone else is just using their regular names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we ever come up with the
Or
last name?
or remake whatever.
Okay. So the human tells you, all right, tomorrow when the horn sounds, come to the tournament and take your positions in your areas that will be directed towards you.
No.
For you once you get there.
You said
Where?
When the horn blows, go to the arena.
Alright. So I was wondering. You said that it was pairs of 2, correct?
Yes.
What is the point of having a team of 6 if it's gonna be 2 on 2 and 2?
Would you want to fight the whole tournament by yourself
Okay.
to the death? For a round, you get to choose which 2 you want to fight.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So first team, second team.
That makes
So
sense.
And
so
you
wait,
can
if we
decide
die, we just die.
during the time. Yes.
That fucking sucks.
Who wants to be my partner? Preferably someone else.
Well, he won't die right away. He has a lot of.
I think a lot of his.
Yo,
But I want to know more about our
How
strategy.
about I team up with the tank? How about that?
Yeah,
I said
No, I think the reason why
I can heal.
Yeah.
Because if you take 2 tanks, then we have 2
Well,
hot
since
tanks.
that's what we'll do.
Like, one
Well, you don't
more
have to
tank
decide
equal
now.
hot tank.
Yeah,
We'll figure it
I'm
out.
just putting this out there, Kronos, that I should not be on the team just because, yeah, we may fight well together, but we both can die really easily. We have, like, no armor.
All right.
They get close to us, we're kind of
whoever wants me, we can.
Oh, yeah, if you
I'll
want
give
to
you
be
some
on my
shit.
team.
Teach the world to fear the
I'll give you.
I have.
whatever the fuck you said our last name.
I
Alright,
have
so-
armor, but,
As long as you stand
So,
next to me
I
and
do
not
Joe-
back, and I
I assume if the group and you want to start joining in a group, you can go
attack and a back attack at the same
with them
time. So I'll
on
team up with
everything
you.
now. You're in the story now.
Yeah.
So,
We're not doing
So I guess you can stick with us around this till tomorrow, and then
Get to know your teammates better.
so we have a day.
Huh?
We have till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to go to the blacksmith. You want to go to the bookstore.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the blacksmith.
So okay, well we'll start with that.
Yeah.
Is everyone going to blacksmith right now?
Anybody else come with me?
Just so we're like.
You're on his strip. Everything's close by for the
I
most
know,
part.
but, like just so it's like you don't
Yeah.
have to do 5
I want to go to this place that says unknown.
I want to go with.
You don't know it.
Fucking Diego, of course.
No!
What is it?
I want to go there too.
I want to go there.
You don't know of it.
Okay,
That's
so I
why it's unknown.
approach the blacksmith. I open
Okay.
the door. I go inside.
Hold on.
Oh,
Let me not get all my shit mixed up.
so you're not the shady guy outside of Free Night.
Totally thought you were.
I thought I was too. Actually.
What's your class?
Bro?
Bro.
Which is why I thought he was the shady guy.
Yeah.
Outside the fucking thing. I want to go talk to the shady guy.
Well,
I want to make new friends, DM.
oh, he's gonna sell us drugs. You down to do some fucking in-game drugs?
I don't know about that.
Okay, so you want to go to the blacksmith?
We'll leave some in the toilet. We'll take it all.
I guess we'll pause.
Well, how about come to? Well, they want to go to the blacksmith and bookstore. How about we start with them? How about you start with them?
I wanted to go to the bookstore, but I was saying we all move as a group. That way we're just.
Yeah, it'd be easier that way.
That way he's not doing
Rolling
5
with a
different.
Danish, dog.
Pulling a carry.
Pulling a carry.
But I mean,
I ate my shit already.
Alright, so let's just get this straight. You want to go to the blacksmith, and then after you want to go to the bookstore.
Arcane script.
Does anyone want to go anywhere else after that? As of right now?
I want to go where the hell the weapons are.
That's for
The
rap.
blacksmith.
Okay, then I'll go with the blacksmith.
So we don't know.
You don't want anything.
They don't know?
Anything
Well,
else
we
you
can
want.
make
No, as far as you're concerned, it doesn't exist to you.
Yeah, the Mithril Corral.
Oh,
That's just
yeah,
more
yeah.
notes for me.
We can go there when we eat. Let's try to get all the shopping done.
I put that in for you.
Thank you. Thank you. I know
What?
you did. Thank you.
But
Instead
what?
of a golden corral, there's a Mithril Corral.
There's a food place, bro. Oh, and after that, before I go to bed, I am going to
Nightclub.
the nightclub. You want to go down to go to the nightclub with me?
I
Get my
say
work on.
you guys spent a couple of days, so when do you guys want to come to the city? Like, what time do you think you arrive?
It's late afternoon. It's
Late
probably
afternoon?
like
We'll
4
go with
Let's do
o'clock.
the morning. That way we have the whole day to,
Yeah.
to shop.
So,
Yeah, we
like-
traveled, but we could have
like-
got there in the
So
morning.
Like
we're
noon
going to
then.
bed fucking.
Like noon, yeah.
Okay.
Like noon.
Let's go to all the stores. It's time for a fucking shopping spree.
No one has money.
No, well, no, I have.
Richard says.
We're all holding hands and
Oh.
skipping down the ways, and in the background, the music. is
Window
going,
shopping.
We are a material girl,
Oh
and
my
I'm
God.
in a material world.
Bro.
We're going on a shopping spree.
Okay, so.
All right, so
y'all
you
go
guys,
together.
you guys enter the blacksmith. Ding ding.
Yes.
Okay, and I approach.
All right, so you enter and you see like mannequins with like armor, and you see some. Let's see what else that they have, and you see like shields like displayed about, and then you see a counter, and behind the counter, you see a giant, a fire giant, kind of like what you saw at the entrance.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I approach the blacksmith, right? How are you doing today, my friend?
Oh, I'm doing great.
What type of wares do you have for sale?
I have the wares of the land. I have a few different types. I have firestone breastplate, a more light armor. It's about medium build, I would say. And then I also have something a little heavier. Seems like your kind of armor, which is firestone plate.
Ooh.
And then I also have a few firestone shields.
Ooh. And before we go any further, what is your name?
My name is Fafnir.
Fafnir.
You can say
Okay. How much is the firestone plate armor?
1,800 gold.
I mean, spend that
How
money,
much
you
is that?
guys.
How much do you have?
10.
Almost 1,500.
You didn't have enough for these.
So a little bit out of your price
Yeah.
range.
So
Maybe
what
after
was
the
it? Not. What was the other armor? Not
the
the plate armor.
plate breastplate. Or
Breastplate. Yeah.
that one is 500 gold.
What if I help you out in return
500
for a
gold.
favor?
500 gold. And how much?
The shields are 100 gold.
And out of character, if I take the shield, does it have any perks or
You
anything?
can ask them.
Okay. My dear friend, does the shield give you any perks?
Oh, if you want to take a look at the shield, it's a good shield. It gives you more defense. It gives you +2 on AC. It gives you a lot of resistance. It's durable against heat. It gives you fire resistance.
Hmm. Okay, my good friend. Also, the fire breastplate. What does that do?
Oh, that's very sturdy armor. It'll grant you great defense. It'll be 18, make your AC automatically 18. So if you're holding a shield, it'll go up even more. But then it's made with the same metal that's very durable against fire. So you'll also gain fire resistance. But you have to be pretty strong to wear this armor. It's very heavy. You need a strength of 15 to not have disadvantage on movement and everything, basically.
I could do it. I got 16 strength. So if my armor is already 19, it wouldn't go up.
Well, that's with your shield too.
What's his name?
So it become 18 plus what's your shield? Plus 2.
How come Elladon?
You look at your shield.
Unknown.
Your card, your shield card.
Where's it? Oh yeah.
I think it
I
actually
remember
bring it up
his
by
name.
1.
He's even right here. Yours would be hard to remember.
You can call me Elf.
Her
2
name?
times 8, 2 days.
Siren.
So it will
Fantasy?
bring it up to 20 basically.
I remember his name.
If you wear that instead of the armor you have.
Real quick,
It'll give me an extra point.
I turned to
And then
And
the,
fire resistance.
and then the shield would give me.
Sir Stonetree.
Plus 2, so it'll be the same as your shield, but you'll gain fire resistance off that.
Sir
It won't stack,
Stonetree.
but you can get either or.
I can stack it to the AC.
No, it'll be the same as your shield that you have, except you'll have fire resistance.
Sir Stonetree.
Yeah. Here we go.
Perhaps this gentleman will sell you the shield at a discounted price if you barter with your shield that you currently have. Usually, it's customary if you're selling something, you can maybe get a discount on. You can take off the price
Yeah.
that he would give you in coin.
Would you be willing to trade in or exchange my shield that I have for a discount for the shield that you have?
What kind of shield do you have, my friend?
It's Dwarven shield made of the highest quality iron and steel mixture.
Alright, go ahead and roll persuasion.
It's highest quality, dude. It's fucking Dwarven gear. 13,
Was
Your charisma.
was charisma? Oh, persuasion, yeah.
15.
That's a pretty good.
Alright.
roll.
Oh, fine dwarven. I have never seen a craft like this before. I will gladly trade you and take off half the price.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay, my dear friend, I would like to barter and make this deal.
Alright, so you want to trade the shield.
Trade the shield.
Alright, so you buy the shield, take off 50 gold,
Okay.
50 gold? That's it?
Yeah.
and just give me a second.
Kronos wanted to talk to the shopkeeper.
I do too, actually.
And what does my shield do now?
One
It's still
second.
plus 2 AC, right?
Kronos,
Yeah,
did you
I'll
ask
give it to you right now.
whether
Hold on.
there's anything for magic users here? Or if it's
I'm not gonna buy
You're
too much
talking
of this
next
armor
time.
stuff because I have a feeling at the end of tournament we might win some type of.
Are you done yet? Can one of us talk to this fucker now?
I was
One
doing
second.
my fucking. No, I'm actually not done yet. No, I'm not.
Alright, so give me your shield,
of the player's order.
and your AC is going to stay the same, but now you have fire resistance. So if you take
That's pretty
fire damage,
Yeah.
you
Go
take
kill a
half the
fucking
damage.
dragon.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, he does have a point there.
Fire dragon.
Alright,
It's a
so
smaller card.
Diego, did you want
No,
to...
no, no, no. I'm still. Hold on. Do you also possibly teach your trade
Yeah,
and your art?
Well, you know what? Honestly, I don't really make my crafts myself. You would have to talk to the Miners Guild for that one.
There's like, what is it?
Good information.
Miners Guild.
Miners Guild, and they're located in town, correct?
Yes.
Ask if
Okay,
there's
thank you,
any
my friend.
place where-
Go ahead,
Okay.
Diego.
All right. Hello, person.
Hello. I have a name, but
That's nice. Do you sell anything for magic users, or know where I can buy things for magic users in this town?
I think there is a clothing shop if you're looking for something more suited to your figure.
He's gonna try to intimidate him.
Say, Shopkeep, what would happen to this town if, per se, the power plant failed and the energy went out?
Oh, God.
I assume
Diego.
the power would go out.
Nothing in particular? Like, would it just be pitch black?
I mean, we are in a
Nothing would
cave,
Oh, we are?
We are.
basically.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
you're
what?
in the.
This is
the-
this dwarven?
This is not dwarven. You have not seen a dwarf.
For these lights to go off? Like, no, nothing else would fail?
Well, I mean, anything electrical,
Do we have? Huh?
like electrical. So they provide power. You know, so anything that's powered.
Is there a hospital in this town?
Is there, like, a backup plan in case the power goes out?
I assume they would just fix the power plant.
So we're probably at the blacksmith for at least a couple hours after all this shit.
No.
I got it.
You don't think so?
Is that all you were gonna ask?
Alright, so are you guys done here?
No,
No,
I got it.
Okay, yeah.
Tell me about the tournament. What do you know?
Well, I've seen many warriors come and fight and die, and some have succeeded, and they become the most renowned around here and across many lands.
He's not gonna give
So
you a
it's a
lot.
fight to the death.
Hmm?
You can't just
He's
like
not gonna
tap
give you a lot
out.
of
Like if we're
information.
unconscious, you don't like just stop and tap.
The fight to the death. Did you
No,
want
I
me to go
realize
through this
that,
again?
but I'm talking about like out of character. This would be permanent.
You can renege on the tournament, but then your team loses because you forfeit.
So this
We're
is
going
permanent.
through with it,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, we're going
What's
through with
happening?
it.
Do you know the prizes of the tournament?
Well, they're different every year,
What's that man? What's that fucking ball, man?
or every tournament, so every 10 years.
I'm gonna die.
Shit.
I'm gonna die.
All right. Well, anyways, so then are we done there, right?
No.
Which fucking one of these is
Okay.
the
What
one
kind
you're
of weapons
talking
do you
about?
have here?
I
Would it be
do
the
not sell
arcane
weapons.
Mithril coral. Which one's the story is
Fuck,
talking
I was
about?
like, I want weapons.
The clothing shop? It should be the one that basically sounds like it.
The linen, right?
The mithril coral?
No.
No, that's fucking golden corral.
Oh, God's linen.
What's the place?
Can we go to the arcane script?
Yeah, that's where.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go to the arcane
Is that
script?
okay with everybody?
I want to go.
That's where I wanted to go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, that was convenient. Next page. All right. So you guys go. It's across town, I think.
Not even that.
Okay. Well, you guys go to it.
Yeah.
It's not even like it's like
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go across the way,
Yeah.
across the
and
street basically.
you enter this door, the arcane script, and there's books just scattered everywhere. It's like almost a mess. And
I like it.
you have the counter, and you see this tiefling female.
Oh, tiefling. They're devil people. No, not really devils, but they have.
Okay, so I walk up to her. I'm like, all right, hey, hot stuff. What do you got for sale in this store?
It's like nothing for you. Yeah, if I'm perceiving correctly, you don't see that much of a reader.
You'd be surprised.
Well then, I got a lot of spell books.
Is that all you have here?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just gonna set this place on fire real quick.
Kind madam. What is your name?
My name is Dema. Dema.
Dumas.
Grandma?
Okay.
Dumas.
Kind miss. Besides just books, do you also happen to have quill and ink for transcribing spells? Because I can't just like read it and then know it forever. I have to transcribe it into a book.
Well,
Into my spell.
I don't. People don't just come and read my book. You buy my books.
Okay. That isn't exactly what I'm asking, but that's fair. Do you sell ink and quill as well for transcription after we have purchased your books?
I'm sure that's a different shop, but I think I can find a spare if you want some.
The trinkets.
It's the trinkets.
Store, the trinket store.
Ma'am, where would we find the ink and quill necessary specifically for transcribing spells?
Well,
From
I'm
book
sure
to
I
book.
can find some if you want some.
Are you the only person who has these?
I'm sure I'm not.
Okay. Well, would you know of any other places that have these? I will definitely buy books from you.
I'm sure, but I mean, I was kind of just gonna give them to you.
Really?
You buy the book.
Oh, okay, that's pretty dope. For each book, do I get a thing of ink?
If you find
I'm not sure if.
Well, I'm sure it comes in like a vial. You know?
I know, but I don't know how it equates exactly. Like.
I think you're thinking too much of this.
No, but I mean, just from a different campaign I watched, it's like a thing. He's always trying to find
Okay.
ink and quill to just fucking or like paper.
Well, you can have.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
You know what I mean?
So do you
It's-
only
it's like a
sell
magic-
spell books here, or any other kind of books?
That's like
Just
a
spell
magic
books.
thing, That's why.
Nice try though. That's good thinking. You never know.
Kind madam, may I see what, or may you describe what tomes you have?
Right now I have Find Familiar. I have Spider Climb, and I just got this new one, Fireball.
If I were to purchase all 3 of these books, what would you be able to give them to me for?
For all 3, it'd be about 600 gold.
I'm not giving you 600 fucking
No,
gold.
I have 228.
You'd have
I
more
would,
gold if
I would
someone was
literally
a
put. I would
3 of them?
for all 3. I have 228.
Oh.
I would be
Oh.
willing to spend all of my gold.
How many
and put
berries
up
do you
the
have?
400.
2.
I would. How about this? You buy one, I buy one. After the tournament's over, I'm
I
sure
just
we'll
throw
have
it
more gold.
Well, if I were to buy all 3, it'd be
Fucking bank
600.
over here.
But I'm gonna spend all of my 228 just to get these books because it's super important to me.
Okay.
And you said you'd put up 200 for me? I don't have fucking shit for value. I'm sure you don't have much use for this, but if I were to give you my quarterstaff, would you be willing to bring the price down at all?
No use for a quarterstaff.
It's fine. It's a really fine quarterstaff.
That's a very nice quarterstaff,
Like
but
it's made of ivory.
It's of elven design.
Huh?
My father made it himself. The governor of Valendale.
I never been there and I've never heard of that place.
That's fair.
Fucking.
That's fair.
Hold on.
And I was about to look it up.
Fucking.
What are they all priced at 200 individually then?
No.
We got
Okay.
1,000.
What are the cheaper of the 2?
Okay, Find Familiar is 100 gold, Spider Climb is 200 gold, and Fireball is 300 gold.
You got 400, so
Okay.
It's like control.
you can get the 300 and the 100.
Oh,
No,
you
I
meant
know.
like for that. They're just little metal balls that you can
How about
put on the ground and make people
I
jump and shit like that.
do
Okay.
Find
And
Familiar.
then
I purchase Find
No, no.
Familiar, and
It's
then
like-
you purchase Spider Climb for me,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
hopefully there's money from
Think
the
like Batman
tournament.
type.
So you want me to give you 300 and you're gonna pay me back?
Oh, just yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
actually,
which
just
one are
give
you
me
trying to
just
get?
give me 100 gold. if you can.
100 gold.
Okay.
You can
So
give me small.
just mark off 100 gold. I will buy Find Familiar and Spider Climb, please.
Okay,
And
so
I will be back for that fire.
so 100 and then 200?
Or wait.
300 total.
Yeah. He's gonna.
I
give
gave
me
him 100,
yeah.
so you already got 100 from me.
I'll
so
take off.
Whatever he's spending that on.
So I have 28 gold.
Okay, so go ahead and write Find Familiar in your first level spell book,
Okay.
and then you can look it up if you need to for now, and then later you can make a card for it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then that, so Find Familiar is first level.
No problem, laddie.
Can we go to God's Linen after?
Before we
yes.
leave, I want to ask for
Can we go to the bar?
And then Spider Climb is second level.
Okay.
Damn,
So.
Go to the bar.
And I'm sure you have a basic idea of what they do. You can look them up if you need to.
The bar.
Carrie's just gonna get shit faced.
And then you had
I
something.
want to ask the
Aching.
person that works at the library.
Second level.
Like you make.
Okay, go ahead.
Am I
So
allowed-
I'd be hungover.
Sorry, real quick, out of character. Am I allowed to use second level spells at level 2?
No.
Okay.
I
so
don't believe
just
so.
have it
You
in
have
level-
it in
okay,
your
that's
knowledge
for
book.
later. Okay.
And everybody coming in here before today, have you seen or heard anybody by the name of Yek come in here or? anybody
I
come
have
in
not.
Concubine?
Usually I only get mostly spellcasters in here. You know, a few wanderers that browse, but screw them, you know.
I like this tiefling.
That's a bit of an attitude.
Thank you, ma'am.
Do you have-
Appreciate the help.
Do you have any historical novels in your
Spell books.
just spell books?
I mean, if you consider that historical.
Indeed. Is there any place in town that might have historical books? Library for history?
Doubtful, but you could check around.
Let's go to God's Linen. Let's go get some
You have any
clothes,
map?
guys.
I do not.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I guess we're leaving.
Thank
And
you,
I'm
madam.
like,
Thank you.
we should be friends. We'll go to the store.
I like this guy.
Thank you for everything that you
Didn't buy anything though, so he's still kind of a dick.
Do you want to have sex with a tiefling?
Oh, God, no.
Are you just trying to get stuff out of me? Oh, yeah, for sure. I would
Just having
fully,
some fun.
I would fully support you.
Are you
Hey,
serious?
hey, you look pretty hot, bro.
You can just hold on.
I mean, I could deal with the horns, but the tails would deal very.
Hey, I thought the show was pretty hot, bro.
Well, then you have at it.
The sirens box all of you.
What did I do?
Alright, well, let's go to the goblin. Is this a goblin?
You have to go in the store and find out.
We're going in the store!
Let's do it.
Alright, so you guys go to Gob's Linen. Window shopping. And you walk in, and you just see racks of clothes. Like robes, shirts, etc. And you see the counter, it looks like a cash register counter almost. And you see this goblin behind the counter.
It is a goblin.
Goblin. Get it? Goblin.
Oh
I couldn't help myself.
You motherfucker! You better not catch that.
I couldn't help
Is he a
myself.
goblin?
Yes.
You just said he's
Oh, okay, what's his... Oh.
Alright, well, I'm going up and be like, alright, I was told that I could come here to get items for magic and stuff like that.
He goes around the counter and he just starts measuring you and like lifting your arm, your waist, getting a little bit too close.
Brother, I think you touched your inseam.
And he's like, and then he scuffles through a bunch of like robes, going back and forth all over the place, just digging, clothes is flying everywhere. And then he pulls out this rope, and it's like this dark blue robe, and he holds it to you, and he's like, okay, this should do, and he hands it to you, and says, this is probably what you're looking for.
What does it do?
It's a robe, you wear it. It gives your AC 15 plus Dex modifier,
Oh, shit.
and it's 5 pounds.
What?
Is this all you have, or is there anything more?
He's like, he goes going across the store, scouring through more clothes,
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
and he pulls out one that looks a little bit thicker. This one's more of like a gray, and it's a little bit heftier. You like it's thicker material. This one it gives +1 to your AC, and it's 5 pounds, but it is more of like an overcoat cloak. It's not really just a full on. And then he's like, hold on, and he goes and he gets he finds a gray one, and he pulls it out, and it's just the basic robe.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is this it?
That's it.
Okay, well, I guess, how much for the blue one?
75 gold.
Could I trade? Would you be? I asked him. I go. Could I trade you some fine clothes?
You have no
Yeah,
fine
I do. I have fine clothes in my inventory.
He doesn't wear them.
Oh.
Could I trade you some fine clothes to help discount my friend's robe over here?
Roll a perception check.
Perception?
Or sorry, persuasion.
9 and what is it? What's perception?
Charisma.
So
Persuasion.
And who?
10?
Persuasion.
Alright, he grabs it from you, he's looking at it, and then he starts measuring you. and then he lifts the robe and he says, I'll take out 5 gold pieces for it.
Go ahead.
Well, how much is it?
It'll be 70
It'll be
gold
70
after
gold.
that.
Sir, do you
If
have
you're taking it.
anything of the same variety in my size?
He goes over and you want it a little bit too much, you're enjoying it, kind of tickles you a little bit. And he pulls out, that's the same if you like.
Okay.
That's more attuned to your size.
How
Sir,
about this? I'll buy.
Are you much of a drinker?
I
little
think
guy?
Diego
I'll
could
buy
probably
shit in the
buy it
town.
for him.
Oh, good.
Like, I go to the pub all the time.
Tavern?
oh yeah.
How much gold you got, Jay?
What do you,
Oh, I can't one of them.
how do you like a nice
You never
fuzzy
started me
navel?
out?
He grabs it from you and starts measuring. He's
Well,
like, this
you
is
never- You
a.
never gave Joe any gold.
No, he's got gold.
You should have.
Oh, there it is.
And then,
Better write that down.
like, this is very nice. What do you call this?
Fuzzy navel.
Fuzzy navel. Is it fuzzy?
Elladon. Would you like my
Supposedly the
Bottle
tastiest
of
drink
mead.
around.
Oh.
for an elven
Oh.
chest
Like, I'll tell you what, I'll take
me-
up 20 gold pieces.
Alright,
with these
we got a
robes?
deal.
Alright, so That's
I'll
50.
gladly trade
Yeah.
that.
So
And
you're
I'll
gonna
give
buy
you
it.
my remainder of
All right.
2
So
pounds
take
of
off
damage
50, and
if
then
you
I'll make you.
I erased the my clothes.
Fuzzy man.
Okay, good.
Can I have a blue robe?
Here, I'll give you it to you right now.
Huh? 75. And I'll give you the
50
real quick.
And this
Yeah.
does not have an armor rate like a range, so
Yeah.
you can wear it.
What did you write it down as? A bottle veil.
Yeah, bottle of mead. Yeah, I felt it wrong, but mead. And then 2 pounds of deer meat.
There you go, sir.
Would these robes?
So you can change your AC if you want to put it on.
Would these robes change? Would they just replace the ones that have my house sigil on them like that?
I mean,
Like the over. Well, I mean,
you could wear it probably over if you like.
But if
yeah.
I didn't have, do I have to?
No, no. The one he
They're
got is a
basically like
full-on
clothes.
mage setup.
Okay.
I'm buying him a set of those robes. Same exact robes.
Here.
The same ones?
Yeah, and he traded me.
go-
He gave me a bottle of mead.
I go into the changing room.
Where's your fine clothes?
I did already.
There's no changing room.
Oh, okay. I changed in
I
front
just
of
kind of
everyone.
like, it's just a robe, right? I just
Yeah.
kind of threw it on over what I was
Oh.
wearing.
I'm gonna turn away.
I take off. Well, no, I mean I still have pants, but I take off my shirt and.
My character is always watching it.
As I take off my shirt, you see a really big scar across my chest and a bunch of tattoos that are pretty much hidden. And I put on the new blue robe and I hand Elladon my fine robes that have my house sigil on it, and I say, "You've done me a great kindness. These are yours if you want them."
And I gladly take them.
Don't forget to change your stats if you're wearing it.
Elladon? No,
Ithildur.
Ithildur.
Don't forget to change your
I'll
AC
say
up.
in-game
Call
unit.
me, call me Elfie if you want.
Elfie. I thank him for that and embracing me with the robes that share his house and sigil.
Would you like to put them on?
Yes, I would gladly like to put them on.
What does he look like in my robes?
And I put
It's
on
like the worst thing I've ever. Just
All
like
right,
this.
so he tries to put him on. He's struggling a little bit. It's like you know, and he gets him on, and it tears a little bit at the arms, and it's just tight as hell. like,
Can he rip off the sleeves and it be like a vest?
and he rips off the sleeves,
Yeah, that's dope.
and it's just super tight. Like
You should put honorable.
he's almost having a hard time breathing at first, but then he kind of stretches it out, and then kind of gets used to it.
I'm just saying.
Alright, cool.
Alright,
Let's
alright.
go to the Mithril
What?
Coral.
Wait,
Guys.
wait.
I want to go to the
Wait.
Players
Mithril
Guild.
Coral's like right fucking next to this place.
Taylor?
Fine,
Well, you
yeah.
know,
It's
guys.
building over.
All right.
So it's what been about like an hour or two.
Yeah, probably
So
an hour. Well, I mean, like,
it's like 1 or 2 o'clock.
yeah.
Mithril Coral.
No need
Well,
to
Mithril Corral is
to measure me.
dinner hall.
have any maps.
It's
Yeah.
like Golden Corral.
I do not have any
It's
maps.
a fucking joke.
And
No need to measure
Is that what it
me.
is?
Yeah.
and he's holding back the urge to measure you.
It's Golden Corral.
You need to be able
What did you
to,
measure?
He slowly puts the measuring tape away.
Yeah,
Oh, so I don't know where that's
we do need to find a place for our weapon users to have weapons too.
Before we leave, though, I do need to ask the goblin a
Have you
question. Okay,
seen
so
so-and-so?
have you seen a fellow? He's an orc. And his name is Yak. Have you heard of him, or is he coming to your shop?
I have not heard of a guy named Yet.
Well, thank you, Pan Goblin. You are a fine gentleman.
Guy that killed his parents.
Yeah, Yak is a
Well,
guy.
we don't know.
I do
City
know.
is the power one.
I just know.
So-
I assume it would be black. It would be dark.
To Stonetree. Why are you continually looking
Is
for
it
this?
Mithril Coral really a fucking dinner hall?
Go in, find out.
This Yak fellow murdered my parents, my eldest parents, and I'm looking for vengeance upon this fellow orc.
And he was an orc.
Yes,
You don't like orcs?
No, I do not like orcs. I'm very vengeful on orcs. I have a dislike
explains
for
so
orcs.
much.
He killed my elvish parents, and I have a very dislike for him. I'm very elvish, and that's probably why I'm somewhat of an ass.
Well, that sigil says it all, buddy.
I'll just whisper
But
it.
I tap him on the chest. This big.
So how to
Oh,
get?
no, he's shorter than me.
Where are we gonna go next?
Oh yeah,
Let's go.
yeah.
He's kind of an idiot.
Yeah, he's special ed.
I have
can see
heard
that.
the siren's call. She wants weapons.
They don't sell any weapons in this town though. Only, no, because we were at the.
Forge or the warehouse?
We already had.
No, did you say that they sold weapons anywhere?
I never said anything.
Well, I asked
No,
the
you
blacksmith.
asked
said
the
no.
blacksmith.
No, not the blacksmith. Not everywhere sells weapons.
Well, the guild, the miners guild, is the place that we do stonework.
Yeah,
So,
stonework.
I mean,
Alright, that's actually right next to us too.
so let's go there.
The Miners Guild?
Yeah.
I'm really hard to hit. I'm at 18. What?
Let me get my notes together.
Keep spending all of it.
I'm at 76 gold right now, and I only spent the last one for 10. I spent 10 gold.
I've spent.
Alright.
You actually.
Alright, so you guys.
I bought the fucking admission.
So he technically
I bought
your
his
guys'
books. I bought her armor. I bought.
Yeah, you
Where's the love, Richard?
Oh, you have to
Oh, no.
fucking.
I haven't seen
buy
any love for
anything.
this guy.
I totally just bought something.
So as you're walking, you know, you're talking random bullshit. And you reach the Miners
I bought her
Guild.
just because fucking she needed armor.
And I assume you guys go inside. And inside, you have tables and, you know, just people working at different work tables. And
Where do we go?
Miners guild.
And you see a few fire giants. And then you see one sitting at a chair, just kind of like overseeing everything.
Did you want to take point?
What?
You wanted weapons. I don't know. Did you want to approach?
You have weapon?
I love it.
That's straightforward.
I do not.
Oh my.
This is a guild, actually.
Okay, so I
Do
know
you
what it
make
is.
weapons?
Yeah. That's what they
Um,
do.
on occasion.
Do you guys offer any lessons in the type of quality and workmanship of the armor?
What's your name?
Blaze Stonetree, my friend.
Blaze
What's your name?
Stonetree. You seem like a very hard-working fella.
Yes, I am.
Have you ever thought of joining a guild?
Oh.
Oh, actually, I have never thought about it, but I would not mind learning more.
Well, we offer a lot to people that like the metalcraft.
Oh, okay.
But unfortunately, we have a little bit of an issue.
What would that be?
Our mines have been infested.
No.
Infested by what?
Creatures of very poisonous nature.
Are they spiders?
They are not spiders. I've not seen spiders in this land.
Is there
Are they
anything we
snakes?
can do to help you?
Because spiders
Well,
eat you up.
if you'd like to join, I'd be more than happy to
Who do you think Skyrim?
provide you
Yeah,
with
fucking always
a
the
job
spiders in
to clear out this mine for reward.
Okay, and where is this mine?
It is in the back. It's behind the arena. If you want to go, it's ported up. But if you
Okay.
go into it, like I said, there's some poisonous creatures. It's been a holdback on material.
Okay, so my dear friend, if we do take on this quest and we succeed in it, will my mission be free to join the guild?
Well, you could join the guild if you meet the requirements of stoneworking and metalworking. We accept members.
Okay, so in doing so, I could join without having to do the quest.
Yes, but like I said, we're in shortage. I don't know how much help we could be to you without
Okay.
materials.
So, okay, perfect. So I would like to join, and then I'm gonna go on the quest. I don't know if anybody wants to join me or not.
Stuff at Elixir's Crafts.
Before you
No.
do any of that, I want to ask this
Okay.
guy another question.
Oh my.
So what happens when I
Go
join?
ahead and
Then-
put
then-
Miners
then-
Guild
You don't know
under
about your fucking person.
your organizations on the second sheet.
I already correct that.
Second one.
We've asked Logan
Put
already.
allies and organizations. Put Copper Ridge Miners Guild.
We're
If we,
matching.
if we join them,
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
matching.
Well, it's basically a guild for metal crafters and stone workers. They help each other out. You could potentially get quests, gain allies of specific natures, and
I'm an armor smith.
if you're not really proficient in making armor or stonework, it's not gonna gain you all that much. But like for Richards, that is,
I'm
you
a
could
tool
potentially
pro.
gain a lot from it.
I was asking in-game. I was asking in-game. The guy.
Oh,
What-
well,
What do you have to offer if we do this?
basically everything I said.
So being a miner, you have math. You charge.
Well, you look like a scrawny fellow. I don't know if you're skilled in the craft.
What? Would there be coin in helping you clear this mine?
Well, more of like a guild matter. That's why I offered it to a fellow new guild member. But we might be willing to teach you our craft.
So you could possibly learn it too.
Let's
I
go.
know that.
Let's do it.
Before we leave, have you heard of anybody in passing by the name of Yek? Come into your store.
That's a weird metal. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Wrong fucking town.
So-
Broke down.
Alright, let's
Oh,
stop
can
at
I-
Elixir Crafts on our way, because it's like on the way to the.
Yeah, let's do it.
Can I see the map?
I don't want to stop it.
Elixir
What's
crafts.
the difference between Tinker's wares and Goblin's linen?
Trinkets are different than clothes,
No,
dude.
it's a person. It has apostrophe S. It's Tinker's. Like it is. He's Tinker.
Well, wares aren't necessarily clothes.
Be
Where is it like a shop, like a general store?
like jewelry or
That's
things
what
like
you
that.
mean.
Okay, so it's like a general goods store or what?
Go in.
So we're going to Elixir place on the
Yeah,
way.
Elixir
to-
Crafts.
Well, if we're gonna go to the Copper Ridge, we should probably. Are we going straight into the mine after we go to the Elixir place?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure some of you have taken damage. Maybe you should.
Yeah, she wants
take a
to go
rest.
to Tinker's wares.
This is for the week.
Oh,
Okay.
can I take,
Says
go ahead and take my
the glass
potion out of
cannon.
that?
What?
Both of us are
Can I
glass
take my
cannons.
potion I have now?
Take
would you wanna
I would
do
suggest
after
that you
we
just
save
rest.
Yeah, we could take a short rest after we. Let's try. and
Like
get
you
to
maybe
some of
go
these
get some
places real
lunch.
quick.
You know,
Well,
take a
I
rest.
can-
You want us to go to the corral?
I want to know what's happening.
Give me a drink. My character is a
I wanna
heavy
do a
drinker.
long rest yet. I want
We're
to do a
totally
long
going-
rest.
Not a long rest.
My
a short
character's a
rest. We
former
just use one
pirate,
of
so
our
he's a
days.
drinker.
Oh, he's a former pirate.
Might as well turn it.
And surprisingly, you've asked everyone about Yak and not you.
Right?
So I'm
Well,
asking
let's
character.
go. Keep on going.
I can ask you though in character, not no. I'm not asking you.
You don't have to
already
tell
know.
him shit.
So, sir, what's your name again?
Call me Zoro.
Zoro. I've been looking.
I know you're
Write
thinking
down
of.
Do you know anybody by the name of Yak in your travels?
No, I'm not.
I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna accept it.
You can ask if if you think he's telling the truth.
I'm not going to.
Can I ask and see?
I'm not.
Yeah,
you know what? I
see
live
the
in jail.
Go for it.
Fuck this shit.
Well, you want to see? You want to do a
Yeah, right.
insight?
Yeah, we're. Well,
Alright.
I wanted to see if he's telling the truth.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna.
19.
19 plus modifier.
I think it's plus one.
It's wisdom, right?
He is telling the truth.
So you done it. Well, it was worth a shot. He's being forthright. That's fine. Cool.
You guys are so mistrusting.
Honestly, I would have
I-
tried something, but I didn't want to end up in jail. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Who elixirs where? Or crafts?
Okay,
Okay.
so you guys walk in.
Then Tinker's Ways before the mine. We have to do a rest.
Wait, where am I?
Elixir's Crafts.
Okay.
Alright, so you walk into this shop, and it looks like a science lab. Like, there's beakers, you see yellow potions, green potions.
Drugs. Selling meth.
It's a lab.
And you see a human just tinkering with, like, pouring a little bit of, like, green potion with a blue potion, and a little smoke comes out, you know.
Can I scare them?
Oh, it's aware that you're there.
Because he's like in the middle of it stealing with like chemicals.
Oh, customers. What are you guys looking for?
What do you have to offer?
Well, I have potions of healing, elixirs of arcana, elixirs of immortality, potion of the fire giant, greater potion of healing, and potion of fire resistance.
How much is your potion of elixir of
Yeah,
immortality?
tell us about this.
Yeah.
How many
elixir
do
of
you have?
immortality. What does this do?
It's 200 gold.
Oh my god. We can
Um,
buy one for each of us and go into the tournament.
You for short time can't take non-magical damage until your next turn, basically.
Oh, until next turn.
And you can drink it as like a bonus action. Until your next turn, you can't take non-magical damage.
That's not immortality. So, if I may,
I can
Here-
answer.
you need a dictionary.
I swear to God, that's a real potion.
Is it really?
Do you have any other potions that
Yes.
can do
I-
different things perhaps?
I listed a whole bunch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you list them again?
Like let's say like maybe not like any backup potions. Anything you wouldn't sell to the average Joe?
Oh, you're talking about like illegal substances.
Oh god.
I do not. I obey the law.
Wait,
Kind of offensive that you think I stoop that low.
Can I see if he's telling the truth?
You can roll an insight check.
Oh god. Here we go.
And You look at him and you kind of can't tell if he's telling the truth or not.
Is there like a back room to this place?
There is.
Can I like go there?
You could try.
Can I ask the gentleman what's in the back room? Well, what
Okay.
is in the back room, answer?
Well, I mean, that's my house. I live there.
Oh, that's your house.
no.
That's not like extra inventory that you have?
Well, I mean,
Maybe
there's
stuff you don't sell to the general
there's
public.
random materials back there. That's because it's my house.
Oh,
You know, it's storage. You know.
It's so nice of you to invite us into your home. As I walk towards the back room.
Sir, that's for me only.
Just that like.
Not gonna work.
Just be like, it's okay, we're good. And start jiggling the toy.
You don't need to
What are the
fuck
list
up
of
another
Are you
potions
for
town.
real? Like, are you really doing it?
What do you have the potion?
Why
What
you
what's the
get
potion
another
again?
town?
Okay, so
God,
yeah, it's potion of healing, elixir of arcana, elixir of immortality, potion of the fire giant, greater potion of healing, and potion of fire resistance.
It's,
Can you
what
tell-
is the fire giant?
Yeah, no, that's the same thing.
Your strength is changed to 25 for 1 hour.
What the fuck?
Strength mod becomes +7.
how much is that potion?
It is 150 gold.
Someone spot me 74 gold.
I would like to purchase one of these potions, sir.
Alright, 150 gold. Alright, and then if you want to mark it in your inventory, I'll repeat it.
What's the arcana?
Let me know when you're
What were you getting?
I don't know.
Huh?
Well, what's
What are
the,
they?
You said
Things again?
fire giant potion?
Yeah, fire.
Potion of the fire giant.
kind sir, what is the potion of arcana?
I'll let you know right now, 1 second.
What does it do?
Strength becomes 25 for 1 hour. The modifier will be 7.
It was 150.
Really good.
150 gold.
Yeah, that's honestly, dude, that's honestly my level 20 stat.
You're like, I need that shit.
What does the arcana potion do?
Regain 1 expelled spell slot.
Ooh.
How much is that one?
50 gold.
What are the other ones again? I'm
So
sorry.
out of my league with gold right now.
We got potion of healing, greater potion of healing, potion of fire resistance.
What's it? How
I
much
have
is
a
the greater
feeling there's
potion?
gonna be some fire shit around. All this fire resistant shit, right?
50 gold.
That makes sense. Yeah.
How much
Sorry, I need to try to talk.
What's it do?
HP points?
It's 4d4 plus 4. So it's just a little bit better than the regular one. The other one is 2d6 plus 2.
Yeah, I'm okay. I still got 4.
Alright, well I guess, are we done here then?
Oh, no. Yeah.
So we're done here? We're reviewing.
You turn to walk out, and
I'm
the
still
dumb
in the
orc
store.
stands there looking like he has no idea what's going on.
And I asked the shopkeeper if you've heard of anybody or anyone comes to your shop named Yak or an orc-looking fellow besides myself.
You are definitely an orc, but no, you're the only one I've seen recently.
Maybe more in the past than recently. Thank you, kind sir.
So polite.
So we leave and we go to the Tinker place, right?
Tinker's Wares.
Okay, Tinker's Wares.
Yay.
Shopping spree.
You're the one buying everything.
That's all we've done.
I've spent the
Got
most
fucked up by a
fucking
bridge
money.
and went on a shopping spree.
I haven't spent any.
I need when we go to the tavern.
Alright, so you guys walk into the Tinker's Wares, and there's gadgets all over the place, you know? Just gears and tools, screwdrivers, wrenches, and there's you see this gnome working on some kind of mechanical project, and he has these little goggles over his eyes, and they kind of extend out like magnifying goggles.
Yeah.
And he has white hair and
Is it frizzled?
kind of talking to himself.
Frizzled hair? Like poofy?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
A mad scientist.
Does he notice that we walked in?
No, not really.
So I walked up and
No, Diego, no. No,
Wait,
we don't even
wait.
get chased out of our fucking town.
We're
How do you know
glancing
you're trying to
around.
know?
What do we see that would be of value to us?
You see a lot of random shit. Just
Okay.
a lot of crazy gadgets that you probably have no idea what it's for.
Yeah.
Can I just like take one?
Well, I was gonna say, can I walk up to one casually and examine it?
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
Yeah. That was like, oh shit. What happened to my character sheet? It's 16 plus a lot. It's 21.
Alright. So you pick up this item in your hand, and then without realizing it, the gnome comes up to you and be like, "Oh, I see you're interested in IT grenade."
TNT. ITT.
Of course, I was just examining your fine work. I set it down.
Oh, careful with that.
I place it gingerly down. That's my new favorite word, gingerly.
So what could I help you with?
Sir, what do you have to offer for sale?
Ooh, I have trinkets and wares and gears and snapples and snipples and.
What sort of inventions have you made?
Oh, I have this really cool one. I call it a parachute.
That's cool.
Sir, do you have a hand glider?
I have this other one called the grappling hook. It's like a hook that grapples.
I pull out mine, like, you mean like this one?
Oh, that's very nice, but it's, I like to say, an improvement. It's more like a projectile.
So you shoot it?
Yes.
Right.
Expect a little better than that.
What's the range on this projectile grappling?
It can shoot a hook 30 feet.
And does it have like a retractable option? Like,
Yes, why not? But it takes a while. It takes a while to wind back up, so it's only really useful once a day.
That doesn't sound very useful at all.
Once I transcribe spider climb, you can just hop on my back and you can climb everything.
What's like I can pull out my grappling hook. Why is it? How is it any better than this one?
Well, you don't have to put your strength into it, or your dexterity to
I
aim.
can wind this up faster than you can.
But can you actually achieve where you're trying to go?
So far, yeah.
You know, you try to get across a cataclysm per se. You can do it first try.
I did just that.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Yeah, first try. Like, climbing up was a different story. What else do you have that's not quite so useless?
I have a TNT grenade that your friend was just looking at.
And how does that work?
Well, have you seen anything go kaboom?
Yeah.
The simple principles of that.
What's the explosion range on this thing?
Well, the throw range is 30 to 60 feet, and it's a 1d6 area damage with a radius of 5 feet. And anything within that has to take a DC 10 dexterity save, and on fail they take half.
Should be a 20.
How much is that?
Fail, they take half? I mean, on fail, they take full.
Oh, on a like if they succeed, they take half.
Yeah.
How much is that
My
TNT
bad.
grenade
Playing
cost,
Twitch or
sir?
something?
200 gold.
Not yet. Not just yet.
How many other weapons, kind sir? Or like
That's a invention that you will never ever see anywhere else.
How
That's
much?
one of a kind.
How much is it?
you said
200 gold.
Oh, well, anything else though? Do you got that's exploding weapon types? Do you have any?
One of a kind.
That's
Do you
it.
have any
That's all it
cheaper
is.
exploding types?
And I,
One of a kind.
you know, I
Make more.
You know that mages can do this for free, right?
Well, are you a mage?
Maybe.
Well, then I don't know why you'd want it.
Honestly.
Like that orc over there, he doesn't look like much of a mage. He might want
for
it.
nothing.
I also have a crossbow eyeglass.
That's pretty dope.
It's a crossbow skill.
Would that be a light crossbow?
It's an attachment. You put it on your crossbow, and it adds. You can add it to a weapon, and once you add it, you can't change it. But it adds +1 to attack rolls with the weapon.
How much is it?
It is 150 gold.
Oh, no, I'm good.
So, when you say +1 to attack rolls, what are attack rolls?
That was out of game me saying
I
that.
know, okay, because you were like, I was like.
But he was saying the part about it's a.
So it's
Makes it
just the
easier to
attachment.
aim.
Just kind of sir, is that just the attachment for that weapon?
Yes, it's like one of those
Binocular.
but not
Spyglass?
spyglass, but for your crossbow.
Oh, okay.
So how much for these crazy binocular glasses that you're wearing?
These are not for sale.
Do you have anything else like it?
No, it's a good idea though.
How attached are you to these or your eyeballs?
Well, I use them for my work.
So it sounds like you need your eyeballs more than these glasses.
Are you threatening me?
No.
No, he's not, my dude.
Cause I have a TNT grenade.
Let me take my friend outside.
How dare you to use that?
He's a little bit mad. I don't know if you realize that by now.
Okay.
Look who you're talking to.
Yeah, true story.
I'm
I don't
walking
think you have
outside.
the balls.
I'm walking outside.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna walk up to
Yeah,
him, and I'm gonna grab him
outside.
and start guiding him towards the
Guide
door.
him out.
And he's like,
With like foam coming from
and as I'm walking,
No.
I go, forgive my friend, he has a raging boner.
That's not the right.
A rage boner, dude. He's got a raging boner.
Not quite the same thing there, but this might happen. And Bill was in there just like crying because he's laughing so hard. And I whispered to the guy, rage boner. And then
What's the difference, right?
That's a
Just
rage
full,
boner.
this full
You did not have the
fledged.
balls.
Yeah.
Alright,
Apparently you did. You're full mass swinging it around.
Oh man. You knocked over one of the trinkets, dude, when you
He knocks
turned
over
on
the
Shark
TNT.
Jaw.
My boner.
Excuse me.
No,
Oh,
no,
my
no.
God.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Do you
that
have
was too
any
much.
maps or charts?
I do not. I build trinkets.
So let's go ahead and exit. And
I pulled him out as he was like spitting foam everywhere.
Take him
Apparently
out.
with a raging boner.
did you guys want to go to the
Yeah,
freaking arcane
I was-
shop or
No,
another arcane?
there is no other arcade
No, I'm
shop.
talking about go to Golden Corral, dude.
That's franchise.
Where are we at right now? We're at number 3.
That gnome didn't have balls.
He's a little mad.
You don't stop.
He did not have the balls.
I'm so glad you thought of that. We just drag out your
Yeah. Drag him the fuck out, dude. Fuck it.
He's full masked in.
Yeah.
You and someone tried to like threaten you, and all of a sudden you get rock hard, and you're just like, I'm fucking ready.
I'm fucking ready.
Oh, that's great. Can't go to one town without threatening a shopkeep.
This is consistent. Like I need to find a silent
just
stone.
go
Just
around.
like put it on
Before
your
we take a short rest, can we go to the warehouse real quick?
And then so we can get to the Coliseum. We can at least get that done tonight.
You ain't gonna tell
Let's get there.
Hey, before I
Go to the
quickly
cave,
jump back into the shop,
Take a
and ask
short
shopkeep
nap,
if
go to
he's
the
seen
cave, do that,
An
take
orc?
a long nap,
I have
wake
not
up,
seen one.
yet.
Coliseum.
Thank you.
Get the shit done, right? Am I
Alright,
wrong?
let's go.
Where are we going?
Fucking
Wow.
wrong?
Fuck this stupid gnome.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Drop kick this little bitch.
We're gonna go take a
Trigger.
we're gonna take a short nap.
Is this
Where you
Kronos
going?
saying that, or just
Is there
that's
an inn?
A little bit of both.
That's a little bit of both.
Let me look at my notes real quick.
We gotta go to an inn to take a short nap.
Well, a short
There's
rest
a
is sitting there.
tavern.
It's not sleeping.
For a short rest.
Okay,
If you want, you can go to the Mythical Corral, maybe eat some food and
Let's
you
go
know
to
rest.
Metro
Okay,
Corral.
so let's do that. Eat some food, rest, regain our health.
All right, so you go to the Mythical Corral, sit down at a booth, and a goblin comes up to you and you know just
Is
kind
it
of
a
looks at
lady
you.
Goblin with
Huh?
like a
Is there a lady
two-piece,
goblin
and she's
or a
like,
male goblin?
Male or female?
Sure.
Right.
Exactly like that.
So it's a female goblin?
That's my chest. You have to do it. Like that.
And did you guys want to order anything?
I do.
Do you want to order for
Is
us?
that buffet like Golden Corral?
Well, they sell. We sell sheep goat sandwiches.
She goes like a trigger.
That's canon now.
Ithildur stops for a second and his eyes kind of glaze over, and in his head he just sees sheep flying everywhere, and then
times.
Kronos kind of like smacks him a little bit, and I snap out of it. That's very
Then we got bear ribs, and then we got fireball soup. Got some spice herb tea and water.
Water?
So,
It's just water.
alcoholic beverages.
No, this is a family establishment.
Golden Corral sounds good. No, I'm kidding.
This isn't Golden Corral.
How much?
What?
What would you like, Jordan, sir?
I would like the bear ribs.
How much are those?
2 copper.
I will buy my friend some bear ribs because
1 order of bears on a rack.
Bears on a rack.
because you have been so kind to me, and your meeting with my father did not go so well
No problem.
because he
buddy.
was in prison.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
And somebody took one of my coins. I don't know what happened to that.
Sheep goat sandwich for me and my brother.
Two lambs on a patty.
Make it 3.
So that's 2 more copper
Aren't you guys
pieces. You don't even have
vegetarians?
to mark that. It's so little.
Make it 3.
3. All right, then. Carrie, we got a sheep goat sandwich, bear ribs, fireball soup, spice herb tea, and water. Did you want to order anything?
For sake of like speed
Fire-
reading,
Or spice herb tea? All right, so that's 1 copper. Don't even worry about that.
Make it 2.
2.
for find familiar, real quick. Sorry, it says 10 gold pieces worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs. Real quick, is there just any place that I could have gotten that, or would she have just offered some incense with it?
What?
Because find familiar, you need 10 gold pieces worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs.
We're not doing that.
Okay. Well, I'll just say she gave me some incense with
Okay.
the book.
What kind of stuff was it for the bear?
The bear ribs?
Yeah, I'll take the bear ribs, young lady, and I'll take some water with it, please, ma'am.
All right.
Please, miss.
So she leaves, and you guys are just at the booth for a little bit.
How big is the table?
Think of like if you were at the Golden Crown.
It's like this, right?
What for those of us who've never been?
Think
of this.
Flavor it up
Okay.
for the audience.
Well, it's a
Dimly lit.
dimly lit restaurant with booths with bench seats and tables, and then you got a little salad bar in the distance.
Little salad bar.
Waitress.
She kind of ignores you.
Miss, can you come over? And I flip over a gold coin.
All right, she comes over.
Can you bring me a spare plate as well?
Yes.
Just a plate.
Oh,
No problem.
Okay.
And before she leaves, I go, is there a Mr. Goblin in the picture?
Yes. He's the cook.
So, how long do you say we're probably gonna be here eating? Probably like 2 hours.
Can we just rest here?
Yeah, that's what you
I'm
do.
saying.
So she comes back with, what is it? 3 sheep goat sandwiches. It just looks like a just chunk of like cotton and slabs of meat on rye bread. And then you got 2 things of bear ribs,
Yeah.
which looks like just like the bone sticking out. It's just huge ribs.
Yes.
And then you got
What I'm talking about.
a spice herb tea. Basically looks like iced tea. And then you got looks pretty dirty.
Dysentery.
Not a very fine establishment. And so if you guys want to roll your hit dice to regain some health, you
We should do
can.
that.
Which one is that?
Well, hold on. I think she might.
Oh, hit dice is D10.
She might use her spell. Hold on.
Oh. Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Do I
This
have
might have
one?
been the.
I know I have inspiration.
it
Oh,
might-
right here. Song of Rest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm only missing 1 hit point.
Well, I'm missing 6.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and say that you're.
Carrie's
full.
missing like what?
Huh?
I'm 8.
Yeah, we need.
Where's the fucking
Hey, Joe, can I have
D10?
a better?
So you. What is yours? One, sure.
We'll hold off on your rolls.
Ow.
So we get roll our thing and then we roll an extra 1d6.
Okay. Jared, you only have 1 hit point missing,
Yeah.
so you can just regain that.
Okay.
Richards, how much health are you missing?
I'm missing 1.
1, so you just go ahead and regain that. Carrie, you're missing
Regain
8.
all my
I'm
hit
missing
points.
8. Well, my hit points is my
What's your hit dice?
12.
So go ahead and roll that.
So I might just do it.
Is there even
Yeah.
do we even have D10s?
I got 2.
Okay, so now roll 1d6.
4.
So you regain 6 of
No,
it
no,
back.
no, no. I gained 4 total. It's 2 and 2.
Oh, so you regain 4 back.
I got all my hit points back.
And Joe hasn't taken any damage, so he's good. And did you take any damage?
She hit the wall.
If you want to roll your hit dice to see if you regain some of it back, you can. It should be right near your health. It'll say hit dice. It'll be like a 1d something.
It's the one.
Or the 8 sided.
Oh, did I not give you one?
Is it?
No, that's fine. I didn't grab one out of my bag.
Okay.
She's got all of her health back.
Okay. So all of you are at full health except for Carrie is missing a little bit.